Hello, Wildcat Nation, and welcome to another Monterey High School sporting event. Please stay tuned for the Monterey Drugs pregame show, as the Monterey Sports Network will bring you all the play-by-play action from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth immediately after a word from our sponsor.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today, or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Live Well Medical Clinic and Spa, located in downtown Monterey, offers primary care and telemed services, same-day DOT physicals and sports physicals, weight loss programs, and various types of massage therapy, including pregnancy, sports, deep tissue, and relaxation. To book an appointment, visit them today on Facebook at Live Well and Spa, all one word, or call 931-839-6642. That's 931-839-6642.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. Absolute Fitness is the Upper Cumberland's premier fitness facility. Absolute Fitness has 2 floors and over 15,000 square feet. The upstairs boasts live fitness circuit machines and tons of cardio equipment. The downstairs has the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Locally owned by IFBB Pro Jen Facento and her husband Denny, it's a true hometown family gym. Whether you work out, tan, or enjoy a sauna, it's all one price. There's never sign-up fees or contracts. Absolute Fitness is located at 444 South Jefferson, across from Kroger. Call them today for more info at 931-526-2500.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch, because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
IDK Cafe, 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of Monterey Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials, with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Tuesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jeannie and staff encourages every Monterey student to be the best they can be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial. Look them up on Facebook or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
At Monterey Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 20 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside Monterey at 12539 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporters of Monterey High School sports.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
All right, Wildcat Nation, welcome to our pregame show here for the high school softball team. Our Lady Wildcats are taking on the, well, we're not in, Wayne. And I think we maybe, let's see. I think we are now. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you good.
Good deal. All right then. Let's see. I can't see because of all the sun, but anyway, I think we're live and doing pretty good. Looks like right now we got 2 people watching. Had 10 people check in. Already got a like, so I guess we're good to go.
Sure, we're not watching a replay on there.
No, we'll find out as soon as it's over with for sure. We got a pregame show going on here tonight, this afternoon, folks. Pregame is brought to you by Monterey Drugs. We had one sponsor to bow out, which later come back in, but when you snooze, you lose. So Monterey Drugs stepped up, and they're our pregame show sponsor for the rest of 2021.
And they've been with us since the beginning, right?
Since the beginning, yeah. They've been just couldn't ask for nothing no better. Got a bunch of good sponsors. We'll get to most of them throughout the broadcast tonight or this afternoon. Well, we're afternoon now. Probably going to be night at 6. Is that when it changes over, Wayne?
No. It's a little bit later than that now. You're talking up in the 7 o'clock area.
Oh, you're talking about dark.
Yeah, dark.
Yeah, okay. I was kind of being technical with the afternoon and night. So.
Oh, gosh, I have no idea. I'm not that smart.
Well, folks, welcome into the pregame show here this afternoon. My name's Rick McNeil, and we got Wayne Brown on the camera. Been missing him the last couple of games, and we got him back tonight. So we'll bring as good a game as we can as far as for our Lady Wildcats.
I'm like these kids. I'll bring my A game. I'm good.
Do what?
I'll bring my A game. Yeah.
Yeah, every time. Yeah.
No, it is hard though. Like when my girl, she plays basketball and travel softball, and my boys playing travel baseball and AAU basketball right now. So
wow,
it's
y'all need to.
There's not many free nights that this old boy can get out to a ball game.
Y'all need another couple of parents, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, to help out. We've been there too, so anybody that has can definitely relate to that for sure. Let's talk about the Monterey Junior High softball. Wayne, they've done really well. They've been competitive in about every game they've played this year. They're sitting right now at 1-5 on the season, but they played some good teams.
Yeah.
Just like
I think their last game was at Prescott.
so the last game was Tuesday night up here against Upperman.
Okay, Upperman.
Yeah,
No, they just come off playing Prescott also.
yeah, and they played them tough. I mean, really tough. And they played Upperman tough too. Coach Webb said that was the best team they faced so far. And hey, when the game, when the final inning rolled around, it was 11-9. Which, if you're going to lose competitive.
Yes. Yeah.
And play some good ball, and they did. They've let's see. We got Mr. Jeff Elrod coming in, I think, and he's looking for a drink underneath the bleachers there. So he'll be up here in just a second. Let's see.
But yeah, all you can ask for is your girls or your boys to be competitive, to show up, not back down from anybody.
Exactly, and play ball.
I see it a lot with the younger kids. It's easy to play down to your competition, and
or give up when you're getting beat.
Yeah, and a lot of times you just want to see them, stay consistent
and just play ball
and just play.
Yeah, just do what you're taught, and that pretty much that's what the junior high softball Lady Cats are doing. Let's see, next game they have today is they're playing the Lady Redskins at the Allgood Middle School, and they start at 5:30. Okay. Their next home game will be next Monday, April the 19th, as Jackson County comes up here, and the Lady Cats beat Jackson County for the only win of the season. So we're hopefully they'll sweep that series. For sure.
No easy games in the junior high division.
No, especially when you have to play the cross county rivals like Allgood, Prescott,
yes,
and all those. It's kind of hard for us to compete with them, but we're getting bigger and we're getting better. Give us a few years and we might be on the same level with them.
And I just got a message just a few days ago from a coach asking about helping them coach up here the junior softball league that they do in the summer.
Oh, really?
The softball rec ball or whatever they do.
Sort of like the travel ball for baseball.
Well, the ball they play over there at the
over Black Bottom.
Oh, Black Bottom down there.
Yeah. Cool. Good deal.
So I mean they're trying to get these things going again. Getting the kids younger. Develop them. So when they do get to junior high and high school, they're ready to play.
They're ready to play.
You're not out here teaching them at, 8th grade.
Absolutely, and that's what we're looking for. That's the way it used to be back in the day, and hopefully they're coming around to that again. Monterey Junior High baseball, they were supposed to play Cumberland County tonight, and I think Cumberland County High School had scheduled a makeup game for the field up there, and so they had to cancel tonight with Cumberland County, and Coach Duff said that he couldn't schedule another team, so they were over here practicing earlier.
Yeah, they're still back there.
Are they still over there?
Yeah, they're still practicing.
Coach Duff got the pitching machine out there, and them boys are practicing, getting ready. Let's see, in the month of April now, out of 8 games, counting tonight, 3 have been rainouts. 1 has been canceled. Out of 8 games, so they played 4 games, and the Junior Cats have gone 1-3, winning over Red Boiling Springs last Tuesday night, actually the 6th, here at home. We saw most of that game. It was 8-0. Their 2 losses were both very competitive games. One was at Avery Trace. It was 4-3. Stone Memorial was 4-2. And then their last game was played over at Fentress County last night, and it was 4-0. So that just goes to show you York is going to be in our district region next year. They got some kids coming up. we're going to have to be on our A game to compete with it. So we got Mr. Jeff Elrod in here.
Hey guys.
Welcome in, Jeff.
Nice to
show up.
Yep.
All right.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I'm here. I just having some communication. I got my son from some food and bring in coming out of football practice, so he's
okay.
He's hungry.
Well, you gotta take care of them kids.
Yeah.
What we talked about, priorities is definitely the kids.
So what are they doing for football practice? Just spring workouts?
Well, it's more just weights and conditioning and stuff. Right now, they're not actually doing any spring practice, but it's just conditioning.
They're looking pretty good. You've been over there?
I've not seen them. It's all been conditioning stuff, so they can't actually do any practice yet. So. But anyway, we got all of that, and looks like we're getting ready to get started here at this game. This game's going to be a rematch from, about 2 or 3 weeks ago when the softball has come up, and we took, I think, it's a 6-7 loss to
8-7 actually.
8-7.
Yep.
Okay, we lost by 1 point anyway.
Right, yeah, and it was a controversial game for sure.
Okay.
And Jeff has to check out just a second. He's got. He's having to do something with the coaches and things, so we'll take back over. So our junior cats, their next home game is tomorrow afternoon, actually Friday. They're going to play Fentress County up here. So Wayne, that may be the opportunity for them to avenge that loss over there.
Okay.
And I won't say York, but they said Fentress County, so it must be a middle school over there around Jamestown.
There is a South Fentress.
Okay, it may be who they played. It didn't say South Pitt.
Because I just got one of Joey Hoover's basketball schedules that he's sort of working on, and South Fentress is on the junior high schedule for next year.
Well, that's closer than
actually,
some of the other places.
The middle school over there is for a combination of all the schools the team is. It's for South Fentress, and it's also for the Fentress Middle, and I think as far as baseball goes, I think also the ones from Allard also play on that same team.
Cool.
It's like a conjunction team. That'll be the feeder program for the York program. I know the football is called the Fentress County Crush under that situation.
No, I do remember them.
Yeah.
It's based out of the school because I guess it's centrally located between the schools there in Jamestown, the Fentress Middle School there in Jamestown. But it's a county-wide conglomeration for the middle school teams for baseball and for softball and for I'm pretty sure and for football.
What about is Pine Haven part of that group?
I think they are too. I think any school in Fentress County is part of that group. I think each one of them have their own basketball teams. Yes, but other than that, I think they're pretty much conglomerated together. That's kind of like Cumberland County does too now.
Yeah.
Where you got 2 teams in Cumberland County for all the other stuff, but basketball. Because basketball, you only need, if you got 7 or 8 good kids, you got a basketball team.
Right, yeah. It's not like fielding the football team.
Right.
Or something like that for sure. Let's talk a little bit about Monterey High School baseball. If you guys hadn't caught that replay on YouTube, you need to get on there and watch that game. That was the most exciting high school baseball game that I've saw in several years, Wayne Brown. It was awesome.
Tell us about it, Rick.
The Sequatchie County, let's see, 2 years ago, nobody played last year, so 2 years ago they were 1 game away from winning the state championship in AA baseball. They come over here Tuesday night. Of course, Coach Looper, he told me, he said, "This is going to be rough. It's going to be a game." They led Monterey 3-0 all the way up to the bottom of the 7th inning, and our Cats came back with 2 down, tied it up 3-3, went into extra innings. And if the wind had been blowing just a little bit different, Monterey would have walked out with a win, but they didn't. It was a 4-3 victory for Sequatchie County Indians. It was awesome. It was a great game.
So that's a preview of next year's district.
It sure is. I think those 2 teams right there is going to be the teams to beat so far. That's ones we've seen.
Right. Yeah, there'll be a district game for baseball, softball, and basketball next year.
Yeah. Yeah. All the way around. They got some athletes for sure. But all that being said, but coming into that game, our Cats was rated number 7 in the state. according to Coach T. After that game, they bumped up to number 6.
Well,
so
sometimes you play a hard team, you do move up.
If that didn't spell respect for the purple bunch with the Wildcat baseball team.
Well,
Sure.
they needed that. They've had a lot of blowouts. And you need some of those close games to keep you focused.
You need them non-district, too.
Oh, that's definitely
non-district. Non-district, hard, close games.
They got another non-district game tonight that they already got beat by Smith County. They're playing them down there, started at 4:30 this afternoon. So hopefully we're going to get some updates with that game, too. So things are happening up here on the mountain, folks. If you're not involved with Monterey High School sports, junior high sports, you need to get over here. If you like sports at all.
Well, if you're listening to us, surely to goodness, you would like sports.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, you never know. You never know. We got a bunch of listeners. That's for sure. We appreciate every one of them. Coming into this game with our Lady Wildcats against the Lady Bulldogs. Jeff, can you bring us up to speed on it?
Yeah, this is a rematch. It's the second district game. You replay all your districts 1-1 in this district. With softball, it's a little different than the split district they have in baseball. First time we went to Red Bowling Springs and played them, it was a hard-fought game. We come up with a few errors, and we ended up losing the ball game by by one run. So hopefully we can capitalize on what we learned from that game, come back in here and do what we need to do to get a win here today. Right now we're 2 losses down in the district with a loss last night to Gordonsville, or Tuesday night to Gordonsville. All right, looks like we're about to do the national anthem, so we're going to go silent for a moment.
Is it still open? Just making sure we're good, yeah.
Right now we got a meeting of the coaches and the umpires at home plate, so we're waiting on the national anthem. So y'all hang in here with us. We'll be back just as soon as we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
national anthem here up here at the Judy Delk Field at the Mama Loop Ballpark in Monterey, Tennessee. Can y'all hear us?
All right. I think we're coming in now.
Hopefully.
I did just get an update on the baseball game. Right now, it's the top of the second inning, and it's still a 0-0 ball game.
That's the way it was up here, too.
So it looks like it's going to be one of them hard-fought ball games, but I sent off a text message to get some updates, and I got one immediately.
Cool. Good deal.
So he's supposed to keep me updated throughout the night. So we'll definitely have some updates. You'll probably have another source giving us some updates along, too, and that'll be good.
That's our roving reporter, Mr. Larry Jones.
Right.
With the Wildcats.
Right.
Never heard of him.
And I'll thank Mr. Russell Hastings for the ones that I've got coming. So we're getting ready to go here. Wildcats are out on the field warming up. Looks like we're going to have number 50, Molly Sparks, on the mound. Looks like behind the plate is number 20, Shay Harris. Our first baseman tonight is number 5, Dixie Elrod, with don't see no one out there. I'm guessing it'll be, looks like Amber's backing up.
Number 23 is in.
Yeah, number 23 is your second baseman, Amber Riddle. Number 49, Serenity Nolan at shortstop. And number 8, Brooklyn Goss, is going to be on third base. Looks like right field tonight's going to be number 4, Allie Height. Center field is going to be number 14, Gracie Hastings, Grandma Hastings. And the number 1 is in left field, which is Jordy Walker.
We got somebody that has a birthday.
Yeah, we got our second baseman, number 23, Amber Riddle, is out there on the field, and today is her 17th birthday, so I'm sure she's definitely wanting to pick up a win for her 17th birthday.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and, Amber is a junior? Junior,
yes, Amber is a junior on this squad. There's only one senior on the squad, which is Miss Maddie Montgomery. And then we've got several juniors right now. We've got almost all juniors on the infield with the exception of Dixie and Shay. And then we've got another junior in left field with Jordy. And then we got sophomores with Gracie Hastings, Allie Height, Dixie Elrod, and Shay Harris. So that lines up our starting lineup as far as on defense. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. And got a little slap hitter here. This girl is fast. I remember her from when we went to Red Bull and Springs and watched her. Hopefully she was doing a step out and doing an illegal hit here. Her name, okay, I didn't know I had names in front of me. She is number
3.
Number 3, Kelsey Chapman. She's their center fielder. And hopefully last time she did some stepping outside the box on that slap hit. Hopefully they'll be calling that tonight, because that did affect our game the last time. So
we got a 1-1 count right now.
Yes, we got a 1-1 count, and they called that one another ball, giving it 2-1. Whatever the ump says on that.
Looks like she's stepping outside the batter box.
She is,
box
and she does that on the on this slap hit. She's not allowed to leave the batter's box until the ball is past her.
That's 3-1.
Yeah, we got a 3-1 count right now. And here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. She's outside that box every time. And Wilkes, technically, those should have been called different, but it's going to be hard to get. It's a coach's umpire's discretion call on those.
I think she's watching the pitcher more than she is the batter.
Yeah. Number 15, Sarah Link, who is a designated hitter for this Red Bull Springs squad, is there. She fouls off the first one. We're going to have to watch that steal, because the number 3 on base looked like she was about to steal there. She's a very fast girl, so steals are going to come easy to her. So we've got to hopefully stop those steals tonight and watch out for their quickness. This is a very quick team we're watching here. So let's see how everything goes. Looks like we're getting back down and ready. Here comes the wind up. Here comes the pitch. Try to bunt there. Fouled that one off. That leaves Count 0-2 right now, no outs with the runner on first at the top of your first inning. You're only on your second batter here. Here we go back down. Here comes the wind-up, getting ready. Molly's back on the base. Here comes the wind-up. Here comes the pitch. And Molly threw a good outside pitch there. She bit it, which gives us Molly's first strikeout of the game. In the games Molly's been pitching, Molly's really been coming along and pitching good this season. I think every week she's getting a little better. She's pitched definitely the best games I think I've ever seen Molly pitch. So that's good for Monterey right now.
Peaking at the right time.
She is. She's peaking at the right time. Here comes the wind-up. Here comes the pitch. And that appeared to be a foul ball. That's what I thought. So that was a tip. That was a foul tip, so that sends the runner back to first because she was going for sure on that. So we got to be ready for that. They're going to steal on us. Now, Red Bull, we had that close game with Red Bull, and we beat Salina pretty handily when we went to Salina this year. But last week, Salina beat Red Bull in 18-3.
Okay,
so we've got to watch this because it appears Salina's really getting better right now, which is going to be a hard game to win in our district now because they've added their basketball players back in and getting them adjusted to softball mode now.
So
is what they're pointing it toward right now. I read an article on that today on the Upper Cumberland Reporter. So
the rainout game hadn't been rescheduled yet, right?
Yeah, it's been rescheduled. It's next week.
Okay.
I think it is. It's next week or the next week, one of the two. I'll have to look at we'll look at the schedule in between innings here in a minute.
We've got it here. I'll look it up right quick.
Okay. And let's see what we got here. Right now we need to be looking at the looks like we got another foul ball right over the bleachers there. Lands and bounces into the baseball field where they're practicing behind us. Right now, we want to cover our first inning sponsor. Our first inning sponsor is Monterey Foods. Monterey Foods has fresh cut meat daily. Check out their weekly specials on Facebook at Monterey Foods, corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. Go by and see Danny and those. Right now, we're up on our count 3-1. We're going to remake that Clay County game on 4/26, which I think is a Monday. We're trying to get that.
Not for sure.
We're trying to get that, play with that runner a little bit. Trying to get us an out right there. We got close that time, bobbled the ball a little bit on first. So as we come in here, we get ready for the wind-up. Count is full count right now, and Molly walks her. And a little bit of an outside pitch, so that puts us runners on first and second with one out. 0-0 still the score in the top of the first inning. We're on our number 4 slot in the batter, which is number 20, Jasmine Pruitt. Jasmine Pruitt. And the last batter, I forgot to call out, was number 55, Sloan Link.
26 is on a Monday.
Okay, wait a minute. I take
number
that
15,
back.
actually.
Number 55 is the one batting now. That's Sloan Link, and she's their shortstop. Previous batter was number 9, Nautica Goolsby.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got out of kilter there a little bit. All right, we're coming up here. We're getting the wind up. Our count's 0-1. And they just did a little steal action on us. They each got a base. Second got a base, first, and to third, and the runner on first steals to second. So that puts them in scoring position now. We're going to have to watch our plate right now. See how everything works out.
1-1, one down, and ducks on the pond, Wayne Brown.
Yeah, we got them ready to come in. And nice pitch right there by Molly Sue. She threw that in there and got number 55 to bite that. Like I said, this is your four slot batter. She's always a good batter, but she's also one that always wants a big hit, so you can use that to your advantage if you throw her the right pitches.
Precisely.
So hopefully we can do that. Counts 1-2, and we just struck her out.
What a pitch.
That was a nice pitch right there. Molly's starting off in a pretty good game right now. I think she's getting her groove on right now. So now we're up to our number 5th batter, which is Jasmine Pruitt, number 20, and she is their pitcher. And it's a hard hit to Molly and threw out at first. So that ends that inning without any damage. So looks like we go into the dugout, 0-0 game going into the bottom of the first. We're going to see what our girls can do here. Now, have you heard it said whether there's a JV game tonight? There wasn't one on the schedule.
They are.
But they had one when we was at Red Bowling, so I was assuming we would have one tonight.
Going to have another one tonight. We talked to Coach Brad there before the ball game started. So
okay,
we got a JV game. We'll see what goes on with it. We may broadcast that too.
All right. Now it's when we played down there. I don't remember if that was one where they kept score at or not. So a lot of times it's just the girls out there playing. At that point.
Could be, and if that's the case, we'll pack this stuff up and go home.
Right.
Or at least watch the game. At least not be broadcasting it.
All right. I just got an update from baseball. It's 0-0 at the top of the third. So that sounds like that's been a pretty defensive game over there right now. Either a pitching battle or they're playing it out on the field. Either way, it's probably still a pitching battle. Keeping them down to infield hits, because if you keep our boys down to infield hits, you're doing good.
It's both games has been a test for our Wildcats for sure.
Right.
And both teams, the Owls and the Indians, both are AA.
Well, you look at that and you say, well, what good does it do to score that? Well, actually, that makes you better. That makes you better playing the teams in your district. I have no problem with playing hard games. I have no problem with even losing some of those non-district hard games because it just makes you a better team.
Well, that one Tuesday night, it was unfortunate somebody had to lose.
Right.
But Monterey lost it. It could have went the other way. There were so many plays that tipped the ball game. It could have went either way.
All right,
I love those games.
We're getting ready to go bat right here. We've got Miss Gracie Hastings coming up to the plate as our leadoff batter. I'll tell you what, this week Gracie's been doing good at the plate, so hopefully we can see her come out and start off quick. This is a different pitcher, I believe, than we've seen before from Red Bowling, so they're going to try something different on us, so hopefully we can judge her. Gracie starts it off right out of the gap, right out of the box, right in the gap, gets her a nice little single. Folks, at this point, we just need good base hits here tonight. We need base hits like that to the gaps, and that's how we can play. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Brooklyn Goss is coming to the plate now.
Number 8, Brooklyn Goss.
She was our IDK player of the game last week.
Right. And
senior, right?
No, she's a junior.
Junior.
She's just a junior. All right. Catcher dropped the ball. That gives Gracie a good opportunity to steal. Gracie makes it to second. We got a 1-0 count right now. And we're at the top of our inning.
It's actually the bottom of the first.
The bottom of the first.
It's inside.
And as an inside pitch, that gives us 2-0. Monterey's had a hard week so far. We've picked up 2 losses so far this week, so these girls are ready to get out there and avenge themselves and, get back on the winning ways at this point. We really need this win against this district team. She called that one a strike. That was right on that low inside corner. That was actually a really nice pitch.
That was a good pitch. Yep.
By Red Bowling's pitcher. Their pitcher is number 20, Jasmine Pruitt. Their catcher is Emily Birdwell, number 2. And fouled that one off. That's going to load us up 2-2 into count. Their first baseman is Aaliyah, number 26. Their second baseman is Nautica Goolsby, number 9. Their shortstop is Sloan Link, number 55. And their third base is Whitney Birdwell, number 16. Out in the outfield, we have Kelsey Chapman, their center fielder. And their left fielder is Maddie Malone, and Rada Wicks is their flex in right field. All right, looks like Brooklyn got walked, so that loads up first and second for us. Now Gracie's going to be looking for that steal right here to try to put herself in third and advance Brooklyn to get them both in scoring position. At this point, we're on our third batter, which is number 49, Serenity Nolan. Here comes the windup, here comes the pitch. Pitch come in just a little low. There's a good eye by Serenity watching that. A lot of batters would have took that pitch and tried to hit it. All right, Serenity's back up in the box. She's getting ready here. Here we go. Serenity fouls that one off right off the right field side. So goes over into the grass in between the baseball and softball field. Serenity's getting ready. She's getting back in. We got a new ball out into play. Pitcher's got the ball. Pitcher's getting ready. Everybody else is ready. Pitcher comes up, starts her wind up. Here comes the pitch. Right down on the ground. That's what opportunity we've been looking for to get into. Scoring position. And it looks like that ball also hit Serenity, so they declared that a dead ball and loaded up bases. Our bases loaded sponsor is Mr. Larry Wiley. Larry Wiley, he's the managing agent at Farm Bureau in Monterey, serves Putnam, Overton, Cumberland County. For comprehensive insurance review appointment, call Larry Wiley today at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. Also, we have a timeout on Red Bowling and a trip to the mound. Our trip to the mound sponsor is Expert Auto Repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repair. Located at 12636 Monterey Highway 70, or give them a call at 931-839-3013. Again, that's 931-839-3013.
A1 Auto Repair.
A1 Auto Repair. So now we're getting back on. And looks like Molly Sue Sparks is at the bat with bases loaded. She has hit a few over this year. There's a little low, bringing the count 1-0. It'd be a perfect time to see her get a grand slam right now.
It would definitely be a good time.
It would be a good time to start out the game that way.
Bring another one of our sponsors on board.
That's right. And here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch.
Call that a strike.
And they called that one a strike, so that gives us a 1-1 count right now as we're getting ready to go into the next pitch. There's no outs and bases are loaded for your Lady Cat, so we're in good position right here. Pitch to the other side, wasn't quite, bounced back off, didn't give them enough time to steal, so we can adjust to that. Still bases loaded, counts 2-1 with Molly Sue up. Like to see Molly get another one of her homers right here, but right now I'll settle for a good base hit. A base hit scores runs right here. They called that one a strike. That one had to be right on the outside for Molly, who's a southpaw. That gives you a 2-2 count. They called her looking on that one. That was appeared as coming in low, but come in right above base level apparently. Try to change up there. It kind of arced a little bit.
That looked like
Came
a slow
in
pitch.
a little high, yeah. And that loads us up in a full count. No outs, bases loaded. Bottom of the first, 0-0 for your with your Monterey Wildcats field here at Delk Field.
Outside,
they walked her. That walk will take. It brings in a run for Monterey, and that is tough. We've got a courtesy runner coming in for our pitcher, number 7, Maddie Montgomery. Maddie's the only senior on this team right now.
Jordy Walker's up now.
Number 1, Jordy Walker's up to bat. Jordy's had some good hits this year. I'm sure she wants to put the ball in play with a good base hit. Jordy has been known to hit a home run occasionally, so it would be nice if we could see her get a
We
home
watched her
run
hit a
out
home
here
run
tonight.
down there in
She hit a home run last year in one of our
Cane
few
Creek.
games at Cane Creek.
Yep.
Called that one a strike. She's calling that inside of that plate on that right side there, or on that left side, a strike every time.
She likes that part of the plate, don't she?
So we're going to have to really watch those pitches. We're going to have to do something with them. All right, here comes the one pitch. That's a little low. That brings us to a 1-1 count. We still got no outs. Your Monterey Lady Wildcats are winning 1-1, and we have a bases loaded situation, which our bases loaded sponsor is Larry Wiley. He's the managing agent at the Farm Bureau in Monterey and serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties. For a comprehensive insurance review, call Larry today at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. We got a 2-1 count right now. That last pitch was a ball. This pitcher seems to be struggling a little bit tonight. And she comes up. Jordy knocks a good hit. They're trying to throw it into first, and we were safe. We beat the ball there. She couldn't reach around and get her foot on the plate because that would have been a forced out. Bringing us to a 2-0 lead and just advancing everybody one base, which gives us bases loaded again. And Mr. Larry Wiley's the managing agent at the Farm Bureau in Monterey. Serves Putnam, Overton, Cumberland counties. For comprehensive insurance review, call Larry today. 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. First pitch there was the strike on number 23, Amber Riddle. Amber's another one of our southpaws, her and Molly being the southpaws out here. They started off with the strike on that one. Caught Amber looking. We're going to get another windup, and she took a swing at that one. Was a little high on that one. So she's down in the count now, 0-2. She's going to have to protect that plate. She's going to have to protect that plate right now. She can't let them get – she got to foul them off here if she can't hit them in there. Pitch was well on the inside that time. Amber was smart. Let that one go by. You get those close pitches, though, in this situation. Sometimes it's hard to let them go by. You got to – so good job, Amber, on that. Here comes another windup. She called that outside pitch again. We coming up, number 5, Dixie Elrod's coming up the bat. We also want to go with our first inning sponsor one more time. That's Monterey Foods. They have fresh cut meat daily. Check out their weekly specials on Facebook at Monterey Foods. Corner of Holly and Stratton at Monterey. 931-839-2434. Again, that's 931-839-2434. That's Monterey Foods, and they're your first inning sponsor. All right, Dixie's up here. She's ready to bat. Looks like we got a 1-0 count right now. Here comes the pitcher. She's getting ready. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Dixie swung at that one. She missed it, so that gives us a 1-1 count right now. Just got a baseball from Monterey Baseball Boys. We've went into the top of the 4th. It's a 0-0 game. That game's moving along real quick down there in Smith County. Here comes the windup. Dixie puts the ball into play. And they throw it to home, and they miss it, allowing Serenity Nolan to score. Gives Dixie a good single with an RBI right there. These girls are playing some good softball here tonight. And we've got 0-3 is the score with your Wildcats leading, 1 out. Number 20, Shay Harris, is up to bat right now. These girls are starting out strong here tonight, and that's good. We got a good foul ball right over next to the flagpole right there. Pretty good hit. She can straighten that out. That'll be good for us. Shay's getting up here. She got a couple good hits so far this week, so let's see what else she can get. Looks like our girls are ready to run with bases loaded. Looks like they got the out at home, and Shay got her a single out of that with everybody else advancing. Unfortunately, they did get the out at home. That's going to bring us to 2 outs. Score still 0-3, bottom of the first inning. All right, looks like number 4, Allie Hyde, is up to bat. Looks like we just took a courtesy runner in, number 21, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Addison Robertson. Yes, is coming up to taking the catcher spot at first as a courtesy runner. All right, we've got Allie Hyde, number 4, in the box. Allie's looking for a base hit. She's had a couple hits so far this week, so let's see what she can do. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. It's a hard fastball. Everybody's running because there's 2 outs, and it is caught by your center fielder, and a good play by the center fielder. So she come up under the ball like she should have. So you get those hits, you just got to hope for something. No, somebody not to make it on those. But that's good. Not a bad inning going into the top of the second inning with a 0-3 ball game with your Lady Wildcats in the lead. That brings us into our second inning sponsor, which is Taze Muffler and Repair Shop. Johnny has over 20 years experience, state-of-the-art tools and equipment, and is able to handle all your exhaust and muffler issues. Go by 12539 Monterey Highway, just outside of Monterey on Highway 70, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. Again, that's 931-544-8297. All right, these girls are back out, ready to play some defense right now. I'm sure these Red Bull and Springs girls are going to come out here, and they're going to be ready to try to get them a good hit. Up the bat first is going to be number 26, Aaliyah, who's their first baseman. On deck is going to be number 2, Emily Birdwell. And in the hole is going to be number 16, Whitney Birdwell. All right, everybody. We're sitting here. We're getting ready. All of our girls are out there warming up. Molly Sue's getting her a few warm-up pitches. Like I said, Molly's been pitching really good lately, and she's really coming along as we get through this season. She pitched good at the first of the season, but she ain't done nothing but got a little better as we come through there. So we're glad to see Molly stepping up and getting better as the season goes on. That's what you want. You want to be in a better position when you start the postseason. Number 2 is coming up to bat, or actually number 26 is coming up to bat, which is Aaliyah. Go see what happens, because right now, the difference in those 2 innings was the pitching right there. The pitching made a lot of difference in those 2 innings, so, if that pitcher gets her groove back on, and it looks like the first pitch, she hits it into second base. It's caught by Amber Riddle, giving us 1 down to go. Well, number 2, Emily Birdwell's coming up to bat, which puts number 16, Whitney Birdwell, third base on deck. And number 4, Maddie Malone, which is your left fielder, in the hole. All right, we're getting ready. Here comes Molly. She's ready for the windup. Here comes the pitch. Pitch is a little high, bringing us 1-0 into count. We got 1 out, 3-0. Nobody on base. This is at the top of the second inning. So we're getting ready. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Another high pitch right there. That gives us 2-0. So let's see what we can do here next. Molly's shaking it off. She's getting back on the rubber. Here she comes, her pitch. She winds up. Here comes the pitch. Appears they called that one a little high and a little to the outside also, so that gives the batter the lead in the count right now at 3-0. So Molly's down. She's going to come back and rally here. Working to come back and rally and get a couple strikes in here at least. Throws it in. Nice pitch right there. And the batter bid on it. Got the first strike of this batter. So now the count's 3-1. Looks like Molly's getting her groove back on here. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Another pretty pitch by Molly in there, bringing it to a full count. I think she's just wanting to make it interesting for everybody out there. So Molly comes up. She's ready to bat now. We're at a full count. 1 out. 3-0. No runners on base. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch, and she bit that one, giving us our first strikeout of the inning. Very good pitches there at the end by Molly. So Molly comes up. We got number 16, who is Whitney Birdwell up the bat. Number 4, Maddie Malone's on deck. And then after that, we're going to go back to number 3, Kelsey Chapman, which is top of their lineup. First pitch, she makes a hit, and it's caught in the outfield by number 4, Allie Hyde, taking us out of this inning after just 3 batters and not allowing any damage to the score for your Monterey Wildcats team here. Okay. And, folks, we apologize. Our scoreboard that we put on the screen is out, so you're going to have to believe in me to just believe what I tell you, and you'll be good, okay? We're going into the bottom of the second inning. We're going to cover our second inning sponsor again. Our second inning sponsor is Tays Muffler and Repair Shop. Johnny has over 20 years experience, state-of-the-art tools and equipment, able to handle all your exhaust and muffler issues. Go by at 12539 Monterey Highway, just outside of Monterey and Highway 70, and give him a call at 931-544-8297. Again, that's 931-544-8297. Did y'all cover junior high softball earlier in the game? I want to make a couple comments about that. They've had some losses these last 2 or 3 games, but they've been close games. And when we go to play those teams in Cookeville, Allgood, Prescott, and Baxter always have some top-notch softball teams.
Yeah, we talked about that during the pregame show.
And, those guys, for us to stay in 1 or 2 points of the teams like that,
it's good.
That's doing good because
we talked about it being competitive and
that's great
with all the schools in the area for sure.
It is, and just to be, I've seen times when my daughter was playing junior high here where we would go into those games and come out with 20 and 30-point losses.
Yeah.
So to see them staying in 1 or 2 points, that's telling you they're really doing well in there.
That's Mr. Wally Etheridge from Red Bull, and I think he's going to come up here and join our broadcast.
Okay.
Jeff.
All righty. We'll welcome him in here.
Let's see. Mary Anderson watching from Arkansas. Abby Troyer, catcher is my granddaughter.
Okay.
We got a
All right.
lady checked in from Arkansas.
That's good. That's good. She's a family. Whoa. All right, we're sitting here. We're got number 14, Gracie Hastings at the bat. Gracie just took a swing at a pitch she never should have swung at. She's wanting that hit just a little too much.
So got 1 and 2.
That will give us a count of, is it 1 and 2? I can't tell. And
Outside.
little on the outside. That looks like that's 1 right there, so that might give us a count of 2.
It'll be 1 and 2.
All right, we're when we get we're getting joined by someone from Red Bowling Springs here in just a moment.
Mr. Wally Etheridge.
Mr. Wally Etheridge.
Thanks, guys. Glad to be here.
Bring your mic up to your mouth like that. Go that side. There you go. All right, we're getting some equipment adjusted out here, and we'll get all right, let's see. You got a sound check now?
I think so.
Yeah, you're coming in good now.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Etheridge, it's good to have you up here.
Guys, it's glad to be here. We're nice day for softball, these
Yeah.
girls. Yeah.
We got Miss Gracie Hastings got a hit on there, and I'm going to be honest with you, I lost count of the count somewhere along the way where she got that hit, but that count was caught by the right fielder at Red Bowling Springs, which is, looks like Rada Wicks, number 24. That was a very nice catch on her part. That's a good hit on Gracie, but just can't help it when they get caught like that. But we got the wind up. Here comes the pitch. We got Miss Brooklyn Giles. She knocks a hit to the shortstop. She bobbles it a little bit. Just bobbled it enough to allow Brooklyn to get to the base.
You don't get second chances on that kind of play.
No, you don't get second chances on that kind of play. That's the whole thing. When you got a quick runner there, you got to get those plays off. You can't afford to bobble the ball.
Got to be a bang play, don't it, Mr. Etheridge?
That's exactly right, gentlemen. That's exactly right.
Little high. Looks like
She's got
Brooklyn's gone. She slides in to be safe. Ball. They didn't quite get that throw down done quite in time there. So we got Nolan's up to bat, and looks like the count's 1-0 right now. Now, if I remember correctly, this is a different pitcher than when we went over to your place and played, isn't it?
No, Jasmine pitched. Jasmine Pruitt, she pitched the game over there. She pitched the whole game. 8-7. Great ball game. Great ball
It was
game.
a good ball game that night. She definitely seems to be struggling just a little more tonight than she was that night, but she seems to be getting her groove in this inning.
She's been having trouble with her control, and the old saying, she's throwing it instead of pitching.
You run into that sometimes.
Yeah.
My daughter's a pitcher too, so I've seen they're going to have bad games. I don't care what happens.
That's for sure.
And but I know she pitched a very good game when we were over there 2 or 3 weeks ago. And looks like we got the second out of the night with another catch in the outfield. We're hitting it, and they're catching it. I think much you can do about that.
No, sir. This is her 4th year to pitch, and of course we all missed last year. And
right. Looks like Molly hits a good hit to the second baseman. She's threw out at first. That ends the inning for us. So we come out of the second inning, and we come out at the same score that we went into the second inning at, which is 3-0 with your Monterey Lady Wildcats leading. Right now we got to pay the bill, so we're going to go to our third inning sponsor. Our third inning sponsor is Absolute Fitness. Owners Vinny and International Federation of Bodybuilders Gin offer 2 floors and offer 15,000 square feet of space. They are equipped with live fitness circuit and cardio equipment. They are the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Go by and visit today on South Jefferson across from Kroger's, or give them a call at 931-526-2500. That's 931-526-2500. Our girls are getting back out on the field and warming up. Looks like everybody's in the same positions. Going to be in the same positions the way everybody's walking out right now. So we're going to see how that goes. Now,
one good thing about what y'all do, guys, is we can hear y'all inside this stadium here, and it's really a good idea that we can hear you. The people here watching the game can hear you.
Sure.
It's a really good idea.
Yeah, we try our best. We try to do this. And, the thing is, this will be on YouTube. Your parents that couldn't make it can go back and watch it later if they're at work or something now. That's why we try to do this.
Well, we thank you for doing it. It's a great thing y'all are doing, and we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. I send updates on the away games, and then we go from there. But we're glad to have you up here and joining us. Anything you want to add? How are you guys doing in district play so far this year?
Right now we're 3-2. Our 3 wins have came at home. Our 2 losses have came on the road, and we haven't played well on the road this year.
Right. You struggled at Clay County the other night, I heard.
We did. We struggled. We wasn't ready to play, and when you get in this District 6A, you better come to play.
You got some tough teams in here.
They sure are.
You got some tough teams. So I was very surprised when I seen that score the other night. It wasn't what I was expecting. Pitch was a little high right there. We allowed Molly to go or allowed Red Bowling to get ahead in the count. Up to bat right now is number 4, Maddie Madel. She is their left fielder. On deck is number 3, back at the top of their lineup, Kelsey Chapman. And in the hole is number 15, Sarah Link. And we welcome any Red Bowling Springs fans out there listening. We hope you guys can get some service out of this also. Got a foul ball there. That's going to bring our count, I think, to 1-2 for this first batter at the top of the 3rd inning. Obviously, no outs and no runners on base at this point. So right now we're just battling out the pitching and the hitting. Here comes the wind-up pitch. That one is right on that outside corner.
She took a strike with 2 strikes on her.
Yep. She watched that one, and that was a tough pitch because that pitch is right down that outside corner. That could have went either way. So
and she's called that corner all night.
Yeah. She's called both corners all night. Yeah. She's really hitting those outside corners. She's got a wide strike zone. And you know what? I have no problem with that as long as both teams get judged the same.
Exactly.
I have no problem with that. And just got a foul ball off the left field side of the thing back over behind the bathrooms. As a pretty hard hit. If she can straighten that out, she's going to get us.
She's in the process of learning how to slap. Kelsey Chapman is just a sophomore. She's, of course, didn't get to play last year, so she's trying to learn that. And it's a difficult thing to learn how to do. It is.
But if they can learn it, it's nice.
Yeah,
it's a good method if they can learn it.
She has tremendous speed, and that goes along with getting that down.
Sure it does, and she is definitely a fast girl. I remember that from the first time we played. Got that one as a strike. That gives us a 1-2 count at the moment. Our Molly's really pitching a good game tonight. Monterey's Molly is, and her team's backing her up on the stuff that's being hit right now.
The defense is right behind her. She's doing a good job, and the defense is picking her up.
Yeah, this is the best defensive game we've had in a couple games, so I'm kind of glad to see us get back on. Like you said, though, it's always easier to play at home.
Yes, it is.
It's always easier to play at home.
If we could figure out why, we could make a lot of money.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we've had a little more success at home ourselves this year, so I understand.
Got an update from Carthage. Top of the 5th, still 0-0.
I got the same update, so we're on the same page right now.
Right.
That's got to be a pretty good baseball game going on over there. We're 4 innings in, nobody scored, and those updates are coming in quick on the innings. So
yeah, they're going through them.
They're going through them, so it must be 3 up, 3 down stuff.
Pitcher's duel.
Yep, and looks like we got there. I've also asked for some updates coming from Allgood tonight from the junior high ball game. They're over there playing, and I'll tell you what, that Allgood team's going to be another tough team for them.
Guys, this girl at bat now is the coach's daughter.
Okay.
She's only in the 8th grade, and we got another 8th grader in the lineup. They're learning this game also.
Right. She got a nice hit there for an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's one of them like we were seeing a minute ago where our outfielder got under it for y'all, but fortunate for us. Gracie Hastings there, number 14. She just got that good center field catch out there. I mean, it was a nice catch. Gracie has really come on as a center fielder this year, and she has played well out there.
Have you guys had a lot of rainouts as we have, and a lot of other people in the district?
We've had 4 total rainouts, and 2 of those were district games. One of them was against the Clay County, supposed to have been here. And the rain come through that evening. And then the other one was against, who is it? I ain't got the schedule here in front of me, but we had another district rain out on that, and we've had 2 non-district rain outs. We had a non-district rain out against Cannon County, and we had a non-district rain out against Oliver Springs. And we had a district rain out against Gordonsville early in the season. Now, one of the things that saved us this year is we purchased a tarp for our field. And we've actually been able to play a couple of games that would have been rained out if we hadn't had the tarp. But
it's a tremendous advantage to have that.
It
really
is.
It sure is.
But when we were supposed to play Jackson County and we were supposed to have played Clark Range, both those games would have been rainouts if we hadn't had the tarp, because both of them were away games, but we swapped our home-away series. They come here so we could get the ball games in. So it's been a tremendous blessing to us to have that.
What y'all are moving up to Class 2A after this year?
We're moving up to Class 2A.
What's the school's feeling on that for sports?
It's kind of mixed. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's bad. I personally think it's good. I think we can be more competitive in that district.
I agree with you. I do. I really do. It's,
especially in some sports like basketball and all. Basketball, you take our district in basketball, you got some of the top teams in the state every year in this district.
You sure do.
When you get Clark Range and Pickett, you guys have some good basketball teams in there from time to time. It's Clark Range and Pickett both are going to be in a state run every year.
Well, one of the things that hurts us, of course, is that we only have 155 kids, 9 through 12.
Right.
And it's awfully hard to compete year in and year out.
Amber Riddle got out there, but she advanced the batter there. Yeah, it is. So Young's got 155, 9 through 12.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. I know Young's always struggle with your football team, being able to make a good football team and all.
Yeah, it's very difficult, especially with the injuries and everything. You just don't have the replacement kids that can jump in and take over when somebody does go down.
Now, they hurt y'all when when you got that big new high school in Macon County there, didn't they? Looks like Dixie Elroy got that, touched the ball, but it was down into there, and they managed to make a play on that and getting her out at first. But we did advance Jordan back on around to third base where she's on there. We got number 20, Shay Harris, coming up to bat right now. It appears that number 20, Jasmine Pruitt, is actually coming along pretty good now. She's pitching some good pitches. That's a nice placed hit by number 20, Shay Harris. That hit gained us a run, giving us a 4-0 advantage with 2 outs.
Just as she bragged on her, she gave up a base hit. Happens every time, don't it?
But at least she put something into play instead of, she's getting it back in the range where she needs to be anyway.
The home plate umpire is having a conference with the Monterey coach. I don't know.
I'm not sure what was going on there.
I think he's looking for a runner.
Oh, okay. That's what he's doing. Shay's our catcher, so he's looking for a courtesy runner for the catcher. And
it's a great day to be out here with these kids and be
that
with
looks
y'all,
like
and we enjoy coming up here every year.
It is. It's a nice area. It's a nice evening for a softball game.
I hope even after y'all move up that we can still continue to play y'all.
Yeah. I think in football this year we're not going to get to play you all.
No, we won't.
We're only playing one team out of that district in a regular game. Looks like you guys ended that inning out. Only allowed 1 run scored. So as we're coming out of the third inning, going into the fourth, we are going to be 4-0. We've been sitting over here talking, and I forgot to pay the bills. We're going to go ahead and cover our third inning sponsor one more time, which is Absolute Fitness, owners Vinny and International Federation of Bodybuilders Gin. They offer 2 floors, over 15,000 square foot of space. They are equipped with live fitness circuit and cardio equipment. They are the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Go by and visit today at South Jefferson across from Kroger's, or give them a call at 931-526-2500. That's 931-526-2500. We're also going to cover our fourth inning sponsor now, which is Live Well Medical Clinic and Spa, located in downtown Monterey. Offers a wide array of medical services. To book an appointment or check out their various services, visit them on Facebook at Live Well Spa. That's all one word, Live Well Spa. Or call 931-839-6642. That's 931-839-6642. If the way this game's going right now, looks like that Red Bull and Springs coach may need to go for a spa day. Calm him down a little bit.
he gets into the game.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I coach a little travel ball myself, and I've been known to be a little livid myself from time to time. So,
Well, do you feel like you guys will be making that trip up the mountain to Monterey from Red Bull anymore?
I think we need to continue to play Monterey in softball and also in basketball. Football is going to be a different story.
Yeah.
But, we enjoy coming up here. The communities are a lot like us. We're good people, and
Right.
we enjoy our kids and watching and coming up here. It's a lot of fun. We hope to, especially in the spring sports.
all right, we've got our batter up here. Looks like our count is 0-2 right now. This is number 9, who is Nautica Goolsby. She's your second baseman. Now, best I remember from the last game, she's a pretty quick little girl as she can get to running out there.
Yeah, she plays 3 different positions on the infield, and she's just now learning to play the game, and she's a sophomore also, and she's got good legs, and she's got quickness to go with that, and that helps a lot when you're stealing bases.
Well, honestly, one of the best things about softball is not necessarily speed, but quickness. That quickness makes a world of difference in softball.
You're exactly right.
And here comes a good hit to the outfield. Ooh, Gracie barely snagged that one, but she got a good catch right there. She saved that one at the end, giving us a out on that. That gives us into our second batter of the inning, which is number 5, Sloan Link. She's your shortstop.
This is also the coach's daughter.
Okay. And so the coach got 2 daughters out there.
Yeah. Where do you see that very often?
You don't see it very often out here. But she's coming up. It's 0-4, 1 out, nobody's on base. Top of your 4th inning. She got a nice little base hit. She burned our shortstop. We throw it in, and we hold her at a single on that. We'll take that.
Well, it looks like your coach has a couple of good hitters.
Yeah.
Yes, he does, guys. These girls have been playing sports, I guess, since T-ball.
That's the thing about the small town. These girls play together for a long time.
Yeah.
So, we're good to see it here. It looks like your pitcher's up the bat, number 20, Jasmine Pruitt. She's in that number 4 slot. No, she's in that 5 slot, I guess.
Jasmine is a 4-year starter. She'll be graduating this year, and
she's going to be
she's been a tremendous asset to the program, and she's a good, fine young lady, too.
Yeah. She's going to be a big loss for y'all after this year.
Hard to replace.
And we got a foul ball there. That's going to bring your count to, I think, 1-1 right now. I'm having trouble reading that scoreboard out there.
Earlier this year, Jasmine beat Livingston, and that's probably the highlight of her career to accomplish that against a very good softball program.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know how you all are, but I like it anytime we beat Livingston.
We'll go along with that.
All right, we got a foul ball there. That's going to give us a 1-2 count. Bounced it off the plate there.
Jasmine don't like to walk. She likes to swing the bat.
I can understand that, and a good hitter usually will. They don't like to walk. They want to get those. They want to get those hits in, and that's good. For no more than of a student body than you guys have got, you guys got a lot of players over there.
Yeah.
And
that's
looks
gone.
like that one's gone. Very good hit. She's going to run in 2 runs on that. We're going to give a congratulations out to Jasmine Pruitt right now. And I'm going to go to the home run sponsor, which is Monterey Drugs. Monterey Drugs. Monterey Drugs is your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor and not just a number. Located at Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street, and give them a call at 931-839-6777. Again, that's 931-839-6777. Go by and see Brad and his crew. Good. But a big congratulations out to Jasmine Pruitt for that was a very nice dinger right there.
Guys, back before they built this new school, I had the pleasure of working as an umpire. I worked behind the plate that day. The very last game played on the old field, which is right here. It composed most of this field.
Right.
They were in the process of starting the new school.
Right. Yeah, we got a 1-0. We got the bases cleared, and the score's 4-2 with your Wildcats still in the lead. But this Red Bull and Springs crew's coming out here trying to in that, we've got number 26, Aaliyah, coming up here to bat. And
Leah's another young girl. She's a freshman. She's just getting started in her softball career.
Right now we're up here. We've got 2-0, so she's up in the count. And got a nice hit there. Kind of burned her pitcher a little bit. We throw it into first, and we got that out. That was a close one. I wasn't sure if we had that one or not from this angle. Molly threw it into Dixie and got that out right there. Looks like Miss Lee, did you say she was a freshman?
Yes, sir.
She looks pretty good for a freshman out there.
Well,
and now she plays your
year before last, we didn't have a junior high team, and that's really hurt us a lot. By not getting those kids ready.
Sure. First base, she's your first baseman too.
Yeah.
Up the bat right now for your squad is number 2, Emily Birdwell. She's the catcher. She does a pretty good job out there catching too. So
she's a third generation Birdwell kid to play for our program.
Okay. Here comes the windup. She's ahead in the count now, 1-0. Looks like she's ahead now, 2-0. So Molly's doing a couple there kind of low, so we're getting ready to see what happens. Yeah, the old field was sitting about right here. That was probably, about 7 or 8 years ago when they...
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, got a foul tip right there.
So. And y'all's program at that time was very, very good. One of the top programs in.
Yes.
I guess it was 7A then, guys? Was that
probably?
Yeah,
and I think that's what it was when I was in school back many a
years
day
ago.
or two ago. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we go.
But here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Another foul tip that's going to even up the count with the 2-2 count with 2 outs, 4-2, no runners on base. But they did get that big dinger a minute ago, bringing in 2 runs, giving taking away half of Monterey's lead. We're here at the top of the 4th, and we got, it's like 2-2, 2 outs. Pitch was a little high. Is going to load us up on a full count right now. Molly's coming up. She's getting ready. She's ready to shake this off, and she's going to do her best to put it to bed right here. But unless short of a foul, this is going to end this batter anyway. Comes the windup, and it's a nice hit into right field, and burn her right fielder a little bit. She made a good catch for it. She's running after it. She comes in. She slings in the ball, catches it to shortstop. Shortstop bobbles it a little bit, so we go to second and back into the pitcher. Very good-looking triple for, let's see, that was
the Birdwell kid.
Number 2, Emily Birdwell, their catcher. Very nice triple. We're going into number 16, which is Whitney Birdwell. She's their third baseman right now. And she's going to get up here and get ready to bat. Now, what's her grade right now? Emily Birdwell.
She is a senior.
She's a senior.
Yeah, she's a senior.
Okay. You guys got a few seniors on your squad there.
We've got a total of 8, but only 4 of them start.
4 of them start?
Yeah.
But you take away 4 people out of 9, that's a definite hit to your lineup there. All right.
Softball program especially, you've got to have freshmen and sophomores and juniors in your program.
Sure you do.
Coming up.
See, we got a 1-1 here. Yeah, we're actually only got 1 senior on our squad this year.
See, now that's a good thing because you're building a program that way.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got a foul ball right there landing over the baseball dugout into the baseball field.
Yeah, you're talking about the softball field that used to be here. Before it was that, when I played, was here in school, that was our old football practice field.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was hard as a rock.
Right. We played softball over at the old field.
Yep.
Or on the baseball field. Yeah. I can remember them playing some games on the baseball field during school.
See, we
got a foul ball there.
We all get together and talk sports about when we was in school and everything, and that's what's so special about sports in a high school because it brings back the memories that you won't get from college, and it's just great for the kids to get out here and play this game.
Sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Sure it is. And she got a good hit, and it's caught by our second baseman, Amber Riddle. Amber with a good catch. She's had a pretty good glove this year, catching a lot of things. We're talking about how good Monterey's program used to be. Back in 1986, In the state championship, Monterey made it to state runner-up that year. That was back under Miss Judy Delk, who the Delk Fields made. And I was a 7th grader that year. So that's been a day or two. We've also got 1995, the Class A State Girls Tournament, and Monterey made it into, looks like, into the state rounds just past the sub-states that year.
Quarterfinal, I think it was.
Yeah, it'd be the quarterfinal. I think the first round was considered sub-states then, and then we're in that. So we were in the top 8 teams in the state for single A that year. And played some pretty tough competition then. And then in 2006, which was probably may have been right about the time you were discussing there a minute ago, we made it into the looks like at least the sub-state or the first round. And
first round of state,
we lost to Unica, which always is a tough softball program anytime you have to play Unica.
When you start getting up in the eastern part of the state, girls softball is really big.
It is. We play a lot of tournaments over there. And actually now central part of the state's becoming really big on a lot of the travel teams and such as that. And, you know, the travel ball has took, you know, some girls don't even play high school ball anymore.
I know, and that kind of bothers me. I think they're missing something.
Yes.
Travel ball has taken kind of a...
Right. I've took my daughter to a couple camps at UT, and I've talked to the coach over there, and he says, you know, they don't have time to really recruit out of high school until maybe it gets to state championships because they're on the road traveling. It's just hard for them to do. He said they look at travel ball tournaments because most of these girls that are good are playing in tournaments. He said, but they'd like to see a kid that's played through their high school career to show that they can commit to something.
That's exactly right. You are right.
And, you know, so high school ball's still important. And plus, it's, you know, they got to be a little pride in there for you on that because that's your hometown. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When you play travel ball, guys, a lot of times you don't even know most of the girls on the team. And
looks like that Gracie laid the ball on the first pitch, but went right to the shortstop. They threw her out at first. So that's going to start out this inning with an out for your Lady Wildcats. Right now we're on number 8, which is Brooklyn Goss. She's coming up to bat, and we're on the 4th inning. This is the 3rd round of our lineup right now. She comes up to bat, and she fouls it off. Right now we got 1 out, 1 strike, 2-4 is your game. And with your Wildcats in the lead at this point at the bottom of the 4th inning. Haven't heard an update on baseball for a while. We were talking about how quick the baseball game was going. Got another foul ball there, but apparently this game's moving along pretty quick too.
Both of them are.
For a 4-2 game, this game's actually been played through pretty quick.
It sure has.
Looks like we got another foul, so we put the pitcher ahead in the count and a 0-2 count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Pitch a little bit on the inside right there. I wouldn't call that a bad pitch if I was coaching her on that though.
Brooklyn was the IDK player of the game last week.
Yeah, Brooklyn was that. We do a player of the game up here. One of the local restaurants sponsors it. Brooklyn fouls it off, keeping herself alive right there.
And she might be the smallest player on the team.
I think she probably is. But Brooklyn won that last week. They sponsor it, and she gets a free meal up there.
Yep.
And we do it for all the sports that we work with up here. And do a player of the game or player of the week, depending on what it is.
Mr. Etheridge, you can kind of relate to this. She's tough as a pine knot.
Yeah. What we used to refer as pine setters in the old days when you sat on the bench.
Yeah.
You
there you
referred
go.
to as a pine setter.
There you go.
Right. Looks like we're up to a full count now with 1 out. We got nobody on base at the bottom of the 4th inning. We got 4-2 is the score with your Lady Wildcat still in the lead bottom of the 4th. Inside pitch. Okay, I lost count somewhere there.
I think it hit.
That was ball 4.
That
It was ball 4.
Oh.
I guess it was a full count, so I guess I was right.
Yeah, it's full count. That she walked.
So that puts her on base.
Just a little
Brooklyn
bit
is
inside.
definitely one of our quicker runners, so that's not the ideal situation for the Red Bowling Squad for her to be the one on base.
She's a threat to steal. You got to run that. You got to run that kid. She's got so much speed.
We got Serenity up here to bat.
She's
there
gone.
she goes.
And she's safe in the
Now,
outfield.
guys, that's what you call forcing the defense into a mistake, and when that happens, you do that with speed.
Yep. Yeah, you got to in those situations. Sometimes on some of those rundowns from first to second, you're almost better off not to try.
Not to even throw the ball to second.
There's times when you are, but if you got a quick runner, there's really sometimes, they're going to beat it there because they done got a head start. And Serenity's capable of hitting, puts a real big foul ball, and it's caught by looks like right fielder right there. Nice run over, nice getting under that ball, nice catch. I tell you what, that you take away that first inning, and we're playing a pretty tough ball game right here. These teams are pretty equally matched here right now.
And it's moving along, too.
It is. It's moving along. We got Molly up here. Molly's definitely looking for another big hit here. Molly's had 3 dingers so far this year, so I know she's looking for that 4th.
Dingers, you're talking about what?
Over the field home run. I think right now she just put it over the wrong fence and put it over our heads right here.
That's travel ball for these kids. It's gotten so expensive.
It has.
It's prohibiting a lot of kids from getting to do that. And I think another reason I think they enjoy high school sports because it's not very expensive to play high school.
No, it's not. And I'm guessing you guys kind of do like us. I know some of these big schools, they got to pay a lot to go, and that's 1-1 in the count for Molly. But up here, we try to keep the expense down for the girls to play high school because a lot of these kids ain't got the opportunity or the means to do that.
You're exactly right. And
that
helps the kids want to come out and play the sport.
That's right. Got another strike there, bringing us to a 1-2 count. Molly watched that and go by. That's on that lower outside corner. That's a really nice pitch.
This young lady had a good game at Rib Boiling.
Yes, she did. And I believe that's going to be a foul ball. It's a good hit, but she's going to have to straighten that out just a little bit.
She threw her a changeup. This is the first year she's tried to throw a changeup for Jasmine, and sometimes she's leaving it up, and that's not a good place to leave a changeup against a good hitter.
Right.
Especially with Molly Sue.
That's
Molly's a good hitter.
This young lady is an excellent ball player.
She is. She's a good ball player. She's a junior, and so we got her back next year.
Now, guys, you got a runner on second, and this girl here can clear the fence easily.
Yeah. I've watched her in practice bounce 2 or 3 back off that road out there.
Did you put her on and pitch to the next kid?
7. Pardon me, what was that?
I was thinking about just putting her on first base and facing the next hitter, and I didn't know the girl.
I've done that in travel ball before. Honestly, I would have considered it with Molly, knowing what I know about the scores. I'd have probably done it if I was going up against us. You know what I mean?
She got her money's worth.
Next best thing was strike her out.
Yeah, that's right. Right after. That's a nice pitch right after that. We're going to cover our 4th inning sponsor and pay the bills again. Live Well Medical Clinic is located downtown Monterey, offers a wide array of medical services. To book an appointment or to check out their various services, visit them on Facebook at Live Well Spa, all one word. Again, that's Live Well Spa, all one word, or call 931-839-6642. Again, that's 931-839-6642. The way they've come back out of that last inning, Brad may be the one that needs a spa treatment right now.
Yep, definitely.
Let's also cover our 5th inning sponsor as we get into the top of our 5th inning.
Holcomb Realty.
We're going to cover Bill Holcomb Realty and Auction. He is an affiliate of the United Country Real Estate. Bill has the experience, insight, and connections to both sell your property and find your property you're looking for. Bill is located at 801 South Will Avenue in Cookeville, and you can reach Bill at 931-526-7718. That's 931-526-7718. Or email him at billhalcomb@gmail.com. All right, folks, we're getting ready to get into the top of this 5th. Still no more updates coming in from
Smith County.
From Smith County, so not sure where that's going. I'm sure we'll get an update as soon as we get out of that 5th inning over there. We're just about to pass them up here, and we've been they got a 30-minute lead on us.
Yeah. Got a good crowd on hand here today. Everybody's enjoying it.
We do actually.
On.
It's actually a little
chilly,
little lower than we've seen in the past. This is actually the lowest crowd I think I've seen at a home game this year. We've had really good support, and tonight's a little different because we ain't got as many kids. We've had a lot of students really showing up to support these girls, and that's big.
Yeah, it sure is, and I think the weather's probably holding some people back.
I don't know. We had some nights with a bunch of kids here where we was all wearing our coveralls. Looks like Molly threw a ball on that first pitch of this inning. We got number 4, which is Maddie Malone. Their left fielder's up the bat. She's a little ahead in the count. Looks like she's ahead by 2-0 in the count right now. Molly got that one a little high. So we'll see what we can do here. But, yeah, we've been surprised at the crowds we've had this year so far. And now some of them have been baseball boys who have a away game tonight, so, obviously they're not going to be over here watching.
We went down to Travisville County Tuesday night. It was a good ball game, and the baseball field and softball field are right next to each other.
Right.
And it was a huge crowd, and you couldn't hardly find a place to park or anything.
Yeah. It gets that way here, too.
Yeah.
All right, looks like Molly threw a good pitch there, got down 3 in the count, but evened it out there 3-1. She's got hopefully a couple more pitches in her right here to get with this batter. So here she comes. Nice outside pitch right there, right down that outside line.
Yeah. Now that's a young lady who's not got a lot of experience, and she's looking for a walk, and has a good pitch to hit.
Yeah, that would, if somebody could have reached into that in a little bit, that would have been a good hitting pitch right there. Here comes the windup, here comes the pitch, and she fouls a good, nice one off right there. So that's good. Looks like I just got something in here, but it wasn't on the baseball game. So
6-0 Smith County, bottom of the 5th.
That's why there was no updates for a while.
Yeah, I think they're getting drilled right now.
Yeah, that's not a good reason to be getting updates, is it?
No, they're going to have to be there. Comeback kids tonight for sure.
Yeah, that's a good reason not to get updated. So anyway.
We had to play a 10 o'clock game down at Smith County a couple of weeks ago, and that wasn't no fun at all. It was on a Saturday morning.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And them girls don't do good at 10 o'clock in the morning, do they?
No.
I know mine don't. Mine's just ready to start waking up at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning.
These kids like to sleep in.
They do. All right, we got a foul ball there, and that's going to bring our count in 1-1, I think. Yep. I just got the same update, top of the 6th and 6-0.
Not looking good for the purple team down there, that's for sure.
No, we're gonna have to pick up over there and do it. Now that's not something you can't come back from, but that makes it harder and harder. Nice hit. We threw it into second to get the play at second, get the lead runner. And I'm slacking on my job. That was back at the top of the red bowling lineup, and that is number 3, Kelsey Chapman, that got that hit. Now coming up the bat is number 15, which is Sarah Link. And I think you said that was one of the coach's daughters.
That's the coach's youngest kid.
Coach's youngest kid.
She's an 8th grader.
And it looks like she's an 8th grader.
Yeah.
But she's already a designated hitter. That's pretty impressive. Looks like that Kelsey Chapman made that steal, that quick little girl right there, and she made that steal. She got the second. We couldn't get the ball to her in time.
Yeah, an 8th grader batting second, that says something.
Well, batting second as a designated hitter. That's pretty impressive right there. But, she's done pretty good here than that. Fouls that one off. She definitely knows how to touch the ball, reach out and touch that ball.
Yeah, and being the coach's son, you're going to notice she's going to be active to try to hit the ball.
Right.
And her mechanics are extremely good.
They are. You can tell she's been well coached over the years. I'm guessing she probably plays a little travel ball out there.
Yes, sir, she does.
Because her mechanics are definitely down. Looks like we got a 1-2 count right now. Molly's a little up in the count. We got a hungry batter in here right now. We got 1 out. We got a runner on second. And your Lady Wildcats lead your Lady Bulldogs 4-2. And we got a high hit foul ball coming up. Third base catches it, Brooklyn Goss, and
makes a nice play.
Makes a nice play right there. That catches it, holds up the runner at second. That takes us down 2-0.
Brooklyn called off the shortstop on that play. That was good communication.
That was good communication. We've had a few collisions out here this year, so it's good to see that. Because that's how you get girls hurt. Looks like we're on number, let's see.
9.
Number 9, Nautica Goolsby's up to bat. A little bit of a high pitch right there. So that brings her ahead in the count 1-0. We got 2 outs. And it's a 4-2 ball game with your Monterey Lady Wildcats still in the lead. at the top of the fifth. Red Bowling's trying to end that. Here comes a pitch in again. Nice foul balls. Straighten that out. We'd give our outfielder some action right there. And that brings us a 1-1 in the count right now.
I believe this is the nicest facility that we've played in this year, including the tournaments that we've been to.
Yeah, this is a very nice facility. When we got the new school here, you know,
it's fabulous.
You've been to the old school, so it's well-deserved up here for Monterey. But it is a very nice facility, and we're proud of it up here.
You should be. You should be.
She fouled that one off, bringing us to a 1-2 count. But no, we're proud of our facilities. We've got a very nice facility, including our gyms and our baseball, softball fields, and our football field.
Well, you know, for us, it's not a big trip to come up here because once we get on 40, it's just a hop and a jump, and we're here.
Dens go down to like Whitleyville and Jackson County and all, most of you?
Oh, those crooked roads?
yeah, all down crooked roads. Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's about, according to GPS, it's 3 minutes longer to come through Livingston now. Up 42 there.
Yeah.
And I usually come through Livingston because I'll be honest with you, the roads are a lot better now. Those new roads through there. We got a 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Looks like we got another foul ball. And it hit behind us back here. Been a lot of balls go over our heads tonight.
You know, Rick gets nervous every time they hit it like that, though.
Yeah, I'm looking for the balls.
You guys ever notice when you got a close ball game, it's a lot more exciting. You don't pay attention to the weather.
Yeah.
And then when it's 9-0, you talk about the weather.
Yeah, that's true. We've had a couple of those nights recently, haven't we? All right, nice base hit. Burn, our second baseman, goes out into outfield. Center field, Gracie gets it. That was center field. Gracie gets it, throws it into second, holds that up as a single. I think that's Gracie. Yeah.
Makes it 4-3.
Yeah, that makes it a 4-3 game because she advanced in that number 2. That second base runner, so that makes a 4-3 ball game, and we have got number
15.
This is number 55, Sloan Link up here to bat, which is the coach's other daughter. Left that in bias, allowing a steal and catcher. And this is their number 4 slot, so you know she's out here wanting to get a big hit. That gives us 1-0 count.
Got 2 down with a runner in scoring position that will tie the game.
Got a runner in scoring position that could tie the game right now. So a base hit's what they're looking for right here. And we got it. Got the pitcher, knocked it down.
It's a good thing she did knock it down. It was headed for center field.
It was. It was sitting right there in a good gap if she hadn't knocked it down.
I think it got out of her glove into her hand there.
Yeah, I think she actually got her hand up a little bit.
I think she saved the run. Yep.
She saved the run. They was able to hold that off at third. Knew they couldn't make the throw out in the first.
Here comes the home run girl.
Here's the young lady.
Here comes the home run girl.
Knocked it out
of the park. I know you're thinking different than we are right now, but we're hoping there's not a repeat right now.
You got a 1 in first and third now.
Yeah.
Is she still second? Do you walk her and face the next hitter? I do.
I would if I was a coach, yeah.
I sure would.
I hate to do that to low bases, though. And you guys are hitting pretty good right now, so that's a tough call to make right there. That's a strategy call to make. You know what I mean?
And, of course, they've changed the rule now where you just tell umpire you want to put her on.
Right.
Pick off play at third base.
And I still don't know why she's on first, do y'all?
No, I don't either. I think I would have already sent her that first pitch.
I agree with you.
First strike was a pitch. Or first strike was a
first pitch was a strike.
I'll get it out here in a minute. My mind's caught up.
We get to have all this fun too, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And a little high there. She almost broke the plane on that. No, there's a steal we were looking for.
Now, guys, if she goes down about halfway and stops, or maybe a little bit further, to entice a throw from the catcher, I've seen that happen, and the catcher will throw it, and the runner on throw will come home.
Yep.
I have to.
Let's just hope it don't happen this time.
I do too.
Well, you're kind of hoping it does, I'm sure.
Well, I want to see the ball hit and run scored.
All right, we got to run to our pitcher. She tosses it to first, and we get the out at first before another run scored. We're going into the bottom of the fifth, but we're definitely in a ball game again now. We got a 3-4 is your score. Your Lady Wildcats got a slight advantage. we're obviously wanting to come in right now and get some runs back on that board. And see
Guys,
what we
I
can do.
appreciate y'all inviting me up. I've really enjoyed it. I wish y'all the best of luck. I wish the Lady Wildcats the best of luck. I'm going to get back down here and
Mr. Etheridge,
some
we
bookwork.
appreciate you coming up here and joining in with us.
We've enjoyed you coming up here and talking with us. You gave us a lot of insight on your team. And, we like learning about the other team as well as ours.
Well, it's a good thing, and we enjoy it. And Monterey's always been a good friend. And
well, us little single-A schools got to stick together.
Yes,
yeah, we do.
And I remember when I was in school, York and Livingston and Red Bowling Springs was all in the 14th district, and that was 1960.
Yep.
A few days ago. But I thank y'all for inviting me up. I enjoyed it. Y'all do a great job, and I really appreciate it. And good luck to y'all the rest of the year.
Appreciate it. Probably the best way to get off these bleachers is to head down that side there. No, I would go right out there and walk down the step. Yep. Thank you, sir. We've enjoyed it. We're back to normal crew out here right now, and we're going into the bottom of the fifth, and we got to pay the bills. We've got our fifth inning sponsor is Bill Halcomb Realty and Auction, is affiliate of the United Country Real Estate. Bill has experience, insight, and connections to both sell your property and find the property you're looking for. Bill is located at 801 South Willow in Cookeville, and you can reach Bill at 931-526-7718. That's 931-526-7718, or email him at billhalcomb@gmail.com. And as always, we always thank all of our sponsors. And
the wealth of knowledge there in Mr. Wally Etheridge.
Yes.
I'm so proud to come up here and sit with us.
He's not been through umpiring for long, because I can remember him umping games within the last couple of years, I'm pretty sure. And, he definitely had a lot of knowledge about local sports and the game, you could tell. Now, our first batter was number 1, Miss Jordy Walker. Jordy come out. She got a little base hit, a little infield hit, but unfortunately they threw her out at first on that. So that's taking us down at the start of this to a 1-0 count. We've got Amber Riddle, number 23, is coming up to bat.
Got a one-run game.
Yeah, and we've got a one-run ball game right now, and Amber's getting ready. We got Dixie Elrod on deck, and I think number 20, Shay Harris, is in the hole. All right, we got try to bunt right there. Didn't quite work out like we wanted it to. So that's going to be fouled off right off to the left side there.
Okay, we got to update as soon as we can get it in.
All righty. Looks like we got an update coming in from our boys over in Smith County tonight. Still haven't got anything from. All good. Nice pitch right there coming in on that inside, on that southpaw right there.
6-3, bottom of the sixth. Silas the Hammer Randolph hit a 3-run home run.
Well, that's good right there. That
That'll
cuts
tie it
that
up.
lead in half.
That'll tie it up really quick if they keep that up.
Yes. If we can get our bats working, our boys are good. Now, right now, we got a 1-2 count against Amber right now.
Got
Amber,
one down already.
And we've got one down. No runners on base at the bottom of this fifth inning. Only got a 1-point advantage right now. Threw that change-up in there. I was actually worried how that was going to be called. That wasn't a bad pitch right there.
Almost rolled it up there.
Yeah.
That's slow pitch, ain't way.
Speaking of Molly and the way they were reacting, do you think it's because the pitchers, they're facing dead straight into the sun right now?
Could be.
Yeah.
That could actually be.
Got
This
a
is
lot
a
to do
hard
with it.
field to pitch at when it's in.
Struck her out.
And
on
she
the
just struck her
outside
out. Look,
corner.
caught her watching on that one. That outside corner, they're hitting it at. That's going to be called a strike every time right there. Outside or inside corners are. She's got a wide strike zone. It ain't really tall, but it's wide. But I got to give her credit. She's called the same strike zone for both teams,
Yeah,
so I
she
can't
has.
complain.
Yeah.
You know.
The big Mo is on Red Bowling side right now.
Right now we got Dixie Elrod, number 5's up to bat. She's trying to get on base, and she threw that nice outside pitch, and Dixie bit on it and got her first strike of the night. She's getting ready. She's getting her swing ready. She's coming back up there. We got strike 1, and it's 0-1 with 2 outs, no runners on. The bottom of this fifth inning. We really need to get some on base. Nice hit to the third baseman. Third baseman throws it, and
got her out.
They got her out at first.
Well,
3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down. We're going into this fifth inning only with a 1-point advantage, or leaving this fifth inning.
We
need
actually
to get
top
3
of the
outs.
sixth, yeah.
So we need to go to the top of the sixth.
It is top 6. I was thinking.
Yeah, we're looking for a sixth inning sponsor.
That's
actually.
right. We need a sixth inning sponsor. Your name could be said right here if you would come and sponsor us right now. And we
Yeah,
could
just let us know
give
on
you
Facebook.
some good stuff out, and we will be happy to put your information on the air right now. We also need a seventh inning sponsor. She got a little bit of time on that one.
And we also got a extra inning sponsor we need after the other night for sure.
Right, and you never know. We could need an extra inning sponsor.
Ken Jones was trying to come up with one. I said, well, right now, I guess it's Monterey Sports Network that's sponsored it.
That's right. Now, what I want to say right now is, being we don't have a sixth inning sponsor, I'm going to go back and cover our broadcast sponsor. First Volunteer Bank. Broadcast booth sponsor. First Volunteer Bank, your neighborhood bank. And remember, they are the bank with personality. 210 East Commercial Avenue, Monterey, Tennessee, 931-646-5501. That's 931-646-5501. Let's go ahead and give another shout out to a pregame and home run sponsor, Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy. They treat you like a neighbor and not just a number. Located at Save-A-Lot Shopping Center on Elmore Street, and give them a call at 931-839-6777. Again, that's 931-839-6777.
Brad and the crew.
And we'll also throw out our YouTube stream sponsor is Volunteer Electric Cooperative. It's more than 80 years of operation. Volunteer has grown, prospered, and bringing prosperity to the region it serves. Volunteer Electric Cooperative, powered by the people you know. Our IDK is our Player of the Week sponsor, home of the Wildcat Burger Combo. Visit them on Facebook for hours as well as daily specials. Go by and see them at the corner of Commercial Avenue and Chestnut Street, or give them a call at 931-584-0174. Right now we've got
Molly had the first pitch there and got it fouled off, and catcher missed it.
first pitch was fouled off, giving us a head and the count, which is an 0-1 count. This is, if I'm not mistaken, this is number 26, Aaliyah. Yes, this is number 26, Aaliyah, their first baseman. And I think she got a pretty decent hit last time she was up, so I think we don't want to necessarily.
Molly's pitching around her so far. It's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
She's going inside on her.
Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Pitch just a little high on that one, giving us a 2-1 count right now. And it sounds like I got some kind of update in from Smithville right there. Actually, no, I didn't.
Carthage, actually. Smith County. You said Smithville.
Oh, Smith. I meant Smith
I do
County.
that too, Rick.
But actually, I just got a
2-2.
Just got a let's see here. Got an update in from Allgood, where our Monterey Junior High Lady Cats are playing. And they are at the bottom of the second, but they're losing 6-1 right now. So they're really struggling over there tonight. So we hate to hear that. But those girls have been playing better and better. Oh. And we lost that play at first. Looks like we struggled or got it. We held her up at 1, but that's okay.
Good play there by the shortstop, and got it over to first base, but it's on a one hop, and first baseman missed it.
Yeah, those hops are hard to judge.
It is.
Those
especially
hops,
in a dirt infield like this.
Yep, they are. They're hard to judge out there in a softball field where you got the dirt out there. And or if you're in a baseball field, they kind of die in the grass a lot of times, and you can just grab them.
Yep.
But that is our update on the other.
Looks like coach for Red Boylan's got a pinch runner coming in, number 17, for number 26.
Yeah, we got 17 coming in for number 26, because number 26, that's a pinch runner. That's unusual, because that's not one that you can normally get a courtesy runner for your first baseman. So it's definitely a pinch runner.
So she's done for the night.
She's probably done.
She's done.
Or right. Or in softball, are they allowed to come back in once?
I can't remember. I don't know on school ball. It's different with different travel ball organizations, because every travel ball is a little different. We got number 2, which is Emily Birdwell up to bat. She's their catcher. Now, she would be eligible for a courtesy runner.
Mm-hmm.
Pitcher and catcher would be what's eligible.
Correct.
For. All right.
We've had 64 people check in and 9 viewers right now.
Yeah.
Threw it up and away, so there'd be a stolen base, but number 17.
Yep. Threw that one up. All right, let's go here.
Be 1-0 is the count. Nobody out. One on second. That's a tying run on second base.
All right, here we go. So we got back up to bat. We got 1-0 is the count right now.
She knocked it.
Foul ball.
Oh, she called foul. She knocked it back fair.
Well, but the pitch, our player touched it first. So where our player touched it, it would be in.
It'll be a foul ball.
Foul ball.
That might have been a good thing because otherwise you're talking runner on third and one out.
Right, and that
maybe
this is number 2,
out.
Emily Birdwell up to bat still. Runner on second. We got a hit right there to short. They check it up to first. Allow the runner to get, but they got that out. They knew they could get right there. You got to take those outs when you can get them.
It'll be a sacrifice single by
Yep.
the Red Bull.
She did put a runner in third base, which could be her tying runner.
With one out.
With one out, we got number 16, who is Whitney Birdwell. She's their third baseman up to bat. And she's coming up here. We'll see what she can do here. This game's getting tight right now.
Tell you what, it's one of them nail biters, ain't it?
It is. It is. It's coming into one of those nail biters. And she got a nice hit into center field. And
dropped in front of her.
It dropped in front of her, allowing the one run to score.
Tied it up.
And got her a single right now. So that your score is tied 4-4. At the top of the 6th inning, we have one out, a runner on first, and number 4, Maddie Malone, which is their left fielder, is up to bat. Maddie Malone, and I think she was one of their freshmen. And last time she went deep into the count. It took a lot of pitches was thrown to her. A lot of foul balls and all. And she hits a nice hit into
overhead
right field. And those girls are running. They better get that ball in or we're going to have a score. She's going to get a double. We got lucky that we was able to hold up that runner at third.
Yes. Well,
right there.
She had to stay at home on first. So,
right.
You know.
She had to wait on see if the ball was caught, so that burned our right fielder. Looks like we got a trip to the mound right now and a timeout. And our trip to the mound sponsor is A1 Auto Repair. A1 Auto Repair is expert auto repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repair, located at 12636 Monterey Highway 70. Or give them a call at 931-839-3013. Again, that's 931-839-3013.
Got an update from Carthage. Our Wildcats are trailing 7-3, top of the 7th. So
I got the same update too. So we're
looks like Smith County scored another run.
Right. Looks like we're
going to have to pull
making
this one
some
out.
changes right now. We're bringing in Gracie Hastings as the pitcher, and we are bringing in. She's going to start pitching. Looks like Molly Sue Sparks is going to first base. I'm not sure if anybody else is changing or not. And we'll see how we go here.
Unless the Cats do something in Carthage, this top of this 7th inning, it could be over down there.
It could be. Looks like we've brought in Maddie Montgomery to go somewhere. Looks like she's probably going to right field. Allie Hite staying in left field, and Jordy Walker staying in center. So it looks like basically we've had 3 changes, or 4 changes. Looks like our right fielder, which was Jordy Walker, has moved to center. Our left field, our left fielder is Jordy Walker, moved to center. Maddie Montgomery came in at left field to cover that spot. We've had Gracie Hastings, who was at center, moved to pitcher, and Molly Sue Harris, which was at pitcher, moved into first base, which I guess that moved Dixie back into the dugout at this point. Dixie Elrod back into the dugout. So we're got those changes on the field. Shay Harris is still at catcher. Brooklyn Goss is still at third. Serenity Nolan is still at shortstop, and Amber Riddle is at second still, with Allie Hite still in right field.
So we're back to the top of the lineup with Red Bullen, correct?
We're back to the top of the lineup. This is Kelsey Chapman. And right now the count's 1-0 with Gracie coming in.
Got a tie game with 2 on.
Tie game, 2 on base. 4-0. And she fouls that off, bringing us to a 1-1 count. Gracie's had some really good games pitching this year, so she's definitely been a capable pitcher for us this year. I'm glad to see her out there.
She needs to do it right here, that's for sure.
Right.
Got 1 down, 2 on.
Yeah, right now we've got to do something. We've started out strong the last 2 nights, but then we've come back and ended up slacking off at the end, and we can't do that. We got to play a whole. We got to play 7 innings. You got to play 7 innings. Right here. So you only got 1 out. We got a 1-2 count right now. So Gracie is a little ahead in the count. Back at the top of their lineup, you're getting ready to come into the coach's daughters here in a minute, which are both really good players. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. And this is that little slap hitter we got here. So, and she is fast. We definitely want to try to keep her off of base here.
Okay, 7-3 top of the 7th. Monterey has runners on 2nd and 3rd with nobody out.
That's good. That's in a good position right now.
7-3.
7-3 over in Smith County where we're playing that Carthage bunch over there. All right. Looks like we got a foul ball there on that. You know, he said she's a freshman. If she gets that slap hit down, she's going to be – or sophomore, I think he said.
Sophomore, I believe, yeah.
If she gets that slap hit down, she's going to be deadly the next 2 years.
I tell you what, that little 8th grader coming up, she's going to be
a good hitter.
Going to be one little lady.
And as much technique as she's got on hitting, I'm betting she ain't too bad in the field either. And she went out on that one, got the strikes. Gracie got her first strikeout of the game on her first batter. We got a runner on 3rd and a runner on 2nd. 4 fours to score. We got 2 outs. We got number 15, which is Sarah Link, which is a designated hitter for them, and an 8th grader.
That's the 8th grader standing
That's
back.
the 8th grader we were talking about a minute ago. Now, she's definitely capable of hitting. She's fouled off several here tonight. If she straightens one out, this ain't a good place. And it's out. Our shortstop comes up. She bobbles the ball.
Got 1 in.
And she couldn't quite get to that. She made a good effort trying to dive for that, but it just bobbled out of the glove right there. Really didn't say that was a bobble, but she just quite couldn't get that in the glove.
Couldn't get there. Just a little pop-up.
She made a dive for it, and that allowed them to score 1. That means for the first time in the game, Monterey is in the deficit on this game. With 5-4 Red Bowling Springs, you got a runner on 3rd, you got a runner on the corners, you got a runner on 1st, and you got a new batter up. You've got number 55 or number 9, Nautica Goolsby. Now we're back at the top of their lineup, so you know we're not in a good position right now.
This is the number 3 batter, correct? And then
this is the number 3 batter. This is number 3, so we're coming up on number 4, which is Sloan, and then number 5 batter is Jasmine Pruitt, who is the one that put it over earlier. So we definitely need to get out of this inning right quick. Looks like we got a 1-1 count. We got 2 outs. Gracie's doing her best to pitch us out of it right now.
Runners on the corners with a 5-4 lead with the Red Bowling.
Runners on the corners. I'm actually surprised they're still on the corners, to be honest with you. I would have had that runner at 2nd. Little bit on the inside there on that one. Gives us a 2-1. I'm a little confused on that call right now.
I'm surprised she wasn't going first pitch.
Yeah, I would have, especially by now though, after 3 pitches. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, good pitch by Gracie. She put that in there right for her to bite.
7-5 in Carthage.
7-5 in Carthage, and we're still on the top of the 7th.
I wonder how many outs we got.
And here's a little outside pitch right now. So that's bringing us to a full count. A full count with 2 outs. We definitely don't want this girl to get on base here and load the bases. Here we come. Here comes the pitch.
Inside, Walker.
Inside and Walker. So we've loaded up the bases now. Our bases loaded sponsor is Mr. Larry Wiley. He's the managing agent at the Farm Bureau in Monterey. Serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties. For comprehensive insurance review and appointment, call Larry Wiley today at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. Go by and support Larry today.
Desperately needing out now, do the Lady Wildcats.
Yes, we do. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Hit to the first baseman, and she takes it out and ends the inning. We needed that right there. We've got to go in and we've got to play some offense right now. So now Gracie can calm down a little bit. It's always hard coming in mid-inning.
Got a runner on third, Monterey does.
Monterey's got a runner on third.
7-5. Looks like nobody out still.
Nobody out. So Monterey sound like they're coming up in good position in Smith County.
That's that purple rally, ain't it?
Actually,
that purple
I
rally.
didn't think about it, but they are on Game Changer. I can pull it up.
Cool.
Didn't even think about it.
All right.
Wayne's the
He's the
electronic
technical guru.
Yeah, he's the electronic guru over here.
We're going into the bottom of 6 here. Your Wildcats trail by a deficit of 1 in a 5-4 ball game.
We got 71 people that's checked in with us tonight, and so right now we got 9 people that's watching.
9 people. I've done heard from Lindsay Novak. She's in Crossville at an event for her other daughter, and she's watching right now. So we know we got some Monterey Wildcat fans that's benefiting from this broadcast.
We apologize for the live scoreboard. It just, it went south on us. So.
Well, that's the thing with computers. They're great when they work, and they're not when they're not.
Yeah, surely I tried to put 2 things in at once. Do you think that may have messed it up?
It might have.
Yeah, that's what it went down. So.
You may have locked it up there.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to start our batting lineup. We're at number 20. Shay Harris is up to bat. We have Allie Height on deck, and we have Gracie Hastings in the hole. So
we'll have to have some runs, at least one, to tie this thing up.
We got to have some runs at this point.
There, that's how you can follow the
all right.
You can just follow it now. That's what Tanner's baseball team uses for our baseball.
Yeah, I've used it in softball a time or two.
It's pretty nice.
There's one
Here
out.
comes the pitch. Almost broke on that one. That gives us a 2-0 count. That breeze is getting a little cool up here.
Boy, it is. That sun's setting. And, woo.
It is. Got a foul ball right there.
Got 2 down. Riley Francis struck out. Got Jordan Lowhorn on first. 5-7, top of the 7th.
Okay.
Tyler Anderson's at bat.
And how many outs we got? Got 2 outs?
Got 2 outs, top of the 7th.
Strike 1 looking, looks like. All right, here comes our windup. Here comes our pitch.
Oh, right.
Straight up the middle.
Good hit up the middle. She's been doing real good with those up the middle hits tonight. We need that right now. That puts us on base early in this inning.
Looks like she's maybe two for 2.
Well, I think she's got at least 2. I think she's actually hit every time she's been up tonight. I don't remember what the outcome of the first one was. That's her 3rd at bat tonight. But those last 2 hits, she's well placed them right up the middle right there. Here comes her first pitch was a ball. That takes Allie up a little bit in the count, giving her 1-0. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Fouled that one off with a bunt try. So that takes us to 1-1 in the count. No outs. Runner on first. With Red Bowling Springs Lady Bulldogs leading your Wildcats 5-4.
Got 1 on, nobody out.
Got 1 on, nobody out. And Allie reached it 1 in the ground. Shay takes the steal, and she made it. She beat the ball to second base, so that gets her safe out there.
We've not really had any close plays at second tonight.
Not really. That's probably about as close as we've had, but we still beat that pretty good. We got Allie here up the bat. 1-2's the count. Pitch on the outside brings the count 2-2. We got a runner at second.
Going to the bottom of the 7th inning at 7-5. Monterey couldn't score.
Bottom of the 7th inning, 7-5. So that's a ball game.
Yeah, it should be a ball game.
So another close one though.
That'll be it. Be 2-run victory for Smith County.
Another close one though.
Yeah. Of course, that's AA schools that they're playing.
Yeah, that is AA schools. We got a 2-2 count right here on Alley Height. We got a runner safe at second right now. And here comes the pitch. Allie swung at it, and she struck out on that one. She bit that one. So that gives us 1 out. Runner safe on second. 5-4. We're in the deficit to the Red Bowling Springs Lady Bulldogs. We got Miss Grandma Hastings coming up here to bat. So let's see what she can do. She's definitely wanting to hit. She's been looking good. That's 1-0 on your count right now. 1 out. She's coming back up, and here we go. Man. Called that one a strike. That's in that low corner there. That's been a strike all night long. And we've got to adjust to that. We got 1-1 is your count right now. 1 out. Runner on second. Monterey's trailing 1 point, 5-4. We got a foul ball right there, which is going to bring our count 1-2. Here at the bottom of the 6th. Last time these two teams played, it is decided by 1 point at the end of the ball game. So this could be another 1 point game right here. And we got a foul ball. Right over to the right side of the field in behind the visitors' dugout. Gracie's coming back up. We got a 1-2 count, 1 out. Runner on second. 5-4 is your score. That was a good eye by Gracie. We got a 2-2 count right now. Gracie's getting ready to come up here. Here we go.
She's getting Grandma to swing a little early on that changeup. This could be a fastball right here.
This could be it. Fastball. We're 2-2 count. 1 out. Runner on second.
There it is.
And Gracie nails it. It's going to be up to the outfielder here to catch it. She missed it. Shay's running. Looks like we're going in, and Shay's going home. Here comes the ball in. Shay's going to beat the ball in. Gracie's going to get a triple out of that play.
Good play by
So that was
Grandma.
good, and that ties back up your score 5-5 with your Lady Wildcats getting a run there. Also, Gracie Hastings is in scoring position. Gracie's a very fast girl, so I like our chances right there.
We got Brooklyn Goss
We got
coming
1
up.
out, runner on third. We got Brooklyn Goss coming up. She's done a pretty good job tonight of putting that ball into play, so we're going to see what she can do now. And we got a strike.
She had home run cut.
And that cut, and we got strike 1. We got 1 out. And here we go. She gets back in her position. Here comes the windup. Here comes the pitch. Pitch on the inside, giving us a 1-1 count right now. You know, this pitcher struggled a little bit that first inning, but I'll tell you what, she's been on her marks ever since. She's pitched a real good game. That's number 20, Jasmine Pruitt. And Brooklyn throws one out to the outfield. Is he going to be caught? And they get it in the glove. Gracie tagged up and scored to take the lead back 6-5. So that was a good play. With her getting that triple go put her in the scoring position where you could do that. That's the way you got to play ball at this level.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in softball.
We got number 49, Serenity Nolan, coming up here to bat. Serenity's coming up. We got 2 outs. Serenity's got no one on base.
It looks like he's appealing.
Yeah.
Leaving early.
Yep.
They're claiming she left early. It looked to me like she tagged up, but in the end, this is the blue call.
But they already checked them. Should be good.
Should be good to go.
She should be good.
Yeah, she tagged up early.
Yeah, she tagged up. She went back to the base.
That was a good play, yeah.
It was. It was a good play. It's what we should have done.
Our cameraman might have got that on film. So.
I hope so. They can go back and watch it later.
Yep. I was trying to zoom in on
if I was him, I'd have
catch.
probably appealed it too, though.
Yeah, okay, so
yeah, I mean,
we get our other camera. We might get that one. He was on the outfield catch.
Little low right there, starting out the count 1-0. Serenity's ahead in the count right now.
She don't want to
We got Serenity up to bat now. Molly C. Sparks on deck, and number 1, Jordan Walker's in the hole. So we're in a good spot in our lineup right now. Pitcher's a little high on that outside corner up there.
Get nothing in Serenity's sights because she can smack it out of here too.
That's right. Serenity has got 1 dinger so far in play this year, several in practices. A little bit on the inside. That gives us a 3-1.
3-0.
3-0 count. That's right. And 2 outs, no runners on base. Your Wildcats are back in the lead, 6-5 right now. I got a feeling this game's going to go down to the wire.
Walker.
We walked her. Serenity takes her base. She gets on first base.
Number 20 may be getting a little bit tired.
I believe she's getting a little tired or getting late in the game. We've got a coach timeout, and we've got a trip to the mound. Our trip to the mound sponsor is A1 Auto Repair. Expert auto repair, everything from battery exchanges to complicated engine repair. Located at 12636 Monterey Highway 70, or give them a call at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013.
Thanks to VEC Customer Share Program Hotspot data, we have dropped 38 frames in this whole contest. So we are doing great up here.
Good deal.
Should be a good, strong signal for people to pick it up.
Good deal. That's what we like.
Yeah, just going to have to get her scoreboard back going.
Yeah.
I'll get that before the bar night, that's for sure.
This is who you don't want to see coming up to bat.
Tomorrow night we come up in.
Molly Sue. A little low.
Tomorrow night we're a little low. That brings our count 1-0. We'll be playing York Institute out here at Monterey. I think where's baseball going to?
Lady Dragons, yeah, they'll be going to Upperman.
They'll be going to Upperman. That'll be a hard-fought game for them.
Yeah, that'll be 3 in a row.
Molly just fouled that one off.
The Upperman game was rained out here a couple of weeks ago.
So that'll be a hard game. Upperman's always strong when it comes to baseball.
Tell you what, this will put them back right for sure. I mean, if they come out of this 1-2, they've done pretty good.
Yep, and that gives us 2-1 on the count right now. 2 outs. We got a runner on first. They're doing a real good job protecting that plate and keeping that ball up where we can't get that steal in. We can't take chances at this point in a ball game like this.
Boy, she's been hitting.
Called that one a strike out there in that corner. If I was her, I'd pitch there every time. That's a hard ball to hit anyway.
Yep.
And here comes our windup. Here comes our pitch.
Oh man,
pitch was
she
high.
almost went.
Yeah, that catcher's also getting that glove up a little high. You could very easily get a catcher interference or a broke hand out of that too.
Be 3-2.
Molly fouled that one off. Looks like it's going back to the school.
Almost hit the red pilot back there.
Uh-oh. You wouldn't know whose that was, would you, Rick?
Might know him, yeah.
You might know him.
Yeah, we appreciate Larry Jones. He's one of the commentators, our roving reporters.
Oh, nice line drive past the first baseman.
Right up the first baseline.
And it's going to put Serenity into scoring position at 3, leave Molly at first. My guess is we're fixing to get a courtesy runner for a pitcher right here. And it looks like number 7, Maddie Montgomery's getting ready to go out there and be the courtesy runner. No, take that back. That's not number 7. That was a very nice line drive past that first baseman right there.
It was a hot shot.
That ball's a hard one to hit, a hard one to catch right there.
Mm-hmm. She should be on second in 1 pitch.
She'll be on second in 1 pitch. Well, I don't know. We thought that'd mean to go on the other side too.
Yeah.
It's a different coach this time on.
All right, we've got number 9, which is Maddie Montgomery. I mean, not Maddie Montgomery.
Madison Bowman.
Madison Bowman going in to run. She's a fast little girl. She's one of our freshmen on the squad.
Okay, cool.
And she's a fast little girl, so we're glad to see her out there. She's about ready to hopefully I think you'll probably see somebody going in and going for a steal on that first pitch.
Well, both runners will be going on the pitch for sure. Got 2 down.
Yeah, but I think you're definitely going to see her hit third base and get that score, or second base and get in that scoring position no matter what.
Absolutely. Well, if they get them kind of off-centered and stuff, maybe a steal to home too.
That's right.
So the Cats is up 6-5. That was a comeback too.
That
they
was
were
a
down
comeback. They
5-4.
come down to 5-4. They led for 4-0 for a while, and then they've allowed them to play back. It looks like we're finally getting a little bit of our offensive mojo back right here.
Well, we know that Red Bowling always has athletes.
Sure they do.
I don't care what team they put
Sure
out
they
there.
do. They're just a bunch of good old country people, and they've always got some good old athletes up there. I mean, they always have.
That's trouble. That's
There you
down.
go.
That's in there. No,
Oh,
she caught it.
caught
Softball shortstop caught it.
Yeah, you got a good catch right there. That's going to take you into the top of the 7th with Monterey Wildcats with a 6-5 advantage.
So if they get them out, this top half of this inning, Wayne Brown,
We can
this could be
get out of this. Winds picked up, too.
Yeah.
My hand's freezing.
Did you know that I heard before I come over here on the radio? Could be some freeze warnings tonight.
Really?
In the
Well,
30s.
I can tell it because my hand's already starting to feel it.
Yeah, it's
Trying to
getting cool out here.
Move this.
Yeah, Jeff had to take a pause for the calls there, so we'll take over. So this is top half of the Wildcat seventh inning.
Down to the last 3 outs.
The
Well, Red Bull is down to their last 3 outs, I should say.
Gracie came in there and pitched lights out that last inning and got him out of a jam.
Well, and now she don't have base runners to worry about.
Right,
so she can
just
focus,
grab back and get her done.
Focus on this batter, which is Treble, number 20 for Red Bull, and she's the one that putted out earlier in the game.
Center field too.
So she
smacked that ball.
I'll tell you one thing. These girls warm up a lot faster than the boys
Yeah,
do.
they do. Yeah, they get her done.
Those boys like to drag that out a little bit, I think. And these girls just get out there and smoke it.
Get out there and get her done.
Get her done.
They reckon they probably feeling this cold air just about like we are.
I don't see how you could. For it to been so pretty and warm earlier, it's changed.
That sun's going down now. A little bit chilly. So number 20, who did we say she was? Let me get the line up over here.
I don't know.
Number 20, Jasmine Pruitt. She's a pitcher for Red Bowling Springs.
She's trouble. She gets
sure
a hold
is.
of it.
We got a good one on the mound though, and that's a little bit low. 1-0.
Good spot though. You don't want to leave a ball high with a girl like this.
Don't give her nothing to hit.
Yeah, don't leave it high.
If you have to put her on. Here comes the second pitch of the inning, and it's swung on and foul ball plumb over in the baseball field. Skipped off the
That's why you don't leave it high. And
Monterey's dugout.
That was a little high.
And she swung late on that one.
Yeah.
So it'd be 1-1. Again, the top half of the 7th inning. This is the last inning. If the Lady Cats can get them up three down here, could be a win in the win, W in the win column.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Inside.
Called a ball on it. There'll be 2-1. They're sort of like quarterbacks in football there, Wayne. They've got an armband on them. And that went plumb to the dugout, so it'll be 3-1. They're sort of like a quarterback and coach in football. They got their armbands
know the
and
play.
stuff going
Yeah,
on.
that's for the pitches they're throwing right there. It's like here comes the pitch.
Inside Walker.
Inside that 4-0, that puts that first runner on base.
Well, you didn't want to give that and anything to hit, that's for sure.
No, I don't really have a problem with doing that, being she is first batter.
She kept it low or inside, and the one she did leave high ended up on the baseball field.
Right.
So.
She swung a little late on it. Thank
Right.
goodness.
You know, right now we want to end this inning without letting them score so we can go home for the varsity squad.
Oh,
got her in a.
She burned us on delayed steal there. We got to watch that strategy right now.
Well, nobody covering second. Could have had a force out there, or not a force out, but
could have got her in a pickle.
Yeah, but as much of a lead off as she had, that'd have been hard to do because I don't know if she'd had time to got it to second. Because she got a really good lead on that. That was actually a very good play for number 20 there. Nice foul ball hit.
Jasmine's in scoring position. Could tie the game with nobody down.
Sneaking up on me. We're getting here. We're wanting to see this This game ended this inning. We got a 6-5 lead, 6-5 lead for your Monterey Lady Wildcats. We're at the top of the 7th. The one saving grace here is we do get last at bat. They're going to call that one, I guess, a little high right there.
Yep, so it'll be 2-1.
So it'll be 2-1. Definitely they're struggling with this strike zone we have right here. And we got a foul tip right there.
2-2.
That gives us a 2-2 count.
How many pitches do they have, Jeff, for these girls? 3 or 4? 2?
What, for the girls?
Yeah.
I mean, usually in softball there's 6 pitches, and then a fastball, of course, has got about 6 positions to it.
Struck her out.
So there you go. She went for that. Nice pitch by Gracie. That's what we needed right there. We've got number 2, Miss Emily Birdwell, coming up the bat here. Emily's had a little success here tonight. She's their catcher.
At least we're on the bottom half of their lineup.
We've started into the bottom half of their lineup, but I'll tell you what, this lineup's not that bad all the way through.
No, they're not. Well,
so
they'll put the bat on it.
We're going to put the bat on it, but, we got 1 out, runner on second. Here comes the pitch, and we got a foul ball over to the baseball field.
Almost made it.
Well, just shy of the baseball
Now, if there
field.
was a baseball game,
He would have went in the middle of the action.
that's got somebody right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would have got somebody. Could have been somebody sitting there in their chair watching the ball game.
Somebody right there with the fence.
That's right. All right, we're getting ready here. We're getting strike 1, 0-1 count, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Oh, she
0-2.
bit that one. That's a beautiful pitch by Gracie right there.
Oh, it'd be nice to have a strike.
You know, her and Molly's had some real good pitching now. I don't think Molly was pulled because she's having a hard night. Molly was pulled just to try to change up some speed on these girls. Tried a little strategy right there. Because Molly pitched a really good game. First part of the game, Gracie comes in. She's pitching good.
That one
That's
hit
a
the light pole.
hard hit. About bounced back down and some people over here.
Yeah.
Hit the light
And
pole.
I think there's a den over there in that light pole right now. But, Molly come in and pitched the first half of the game, did good. They started adjusting to her speed, so then you bring in somebody else with a different speed. Good strategy. I think it's a good call on the coach. That gives us a 1-2 count after that pitch right there. We need another strike right here.
Glad to have Wayne back on the camera.
Has Wayne been missing?
Missed him the last couple of ball games.
In MIA.
Here comes our windup. Here comes our pitch.
Got it.
Oh,
Struck her
nice
out.
pitch. Looked like a nice little change-up right there. That was a
good strikeout right there.
That was a good strikeout. That puts us 2 outs. Still got a runner on second at 6-5. That runner on second has got to get in for this ball game to continue after this inning. So I know we're going to try for an out. We're in the
What's that, 3
number
strikeouts?
16, Whitney Birdwell, their third baseman. I think she was also maybe a sophomore. Little on the outside, 1-0's your count.
That's 3 strikeouts by Gracie in these 2 innings.
Yeah,
that she
Gracie's
pitched.
pitching a good inning. Now, Gracie's not been no slouch this year. Molly and Gracie's both had some very good games out there.
Got 2 good pitchers for sure.
Yeah.
Could have some more. We'll find out.
We're on the inside there.
Be 1-1.
Yeah, so
2-0.
That gives us 2-0 on the count. Gracie's shaking it off here. She's getting ready. She's regaining her composure. She's coming up here, going to try to get a few pitches in. Here comes the wind-up. Here comes the pitch. Is a hit. Shortstop throws it to first.
Got it.
And we got the out at first, and that's a ball game. Your Monterey Wildcats win a 6-5 ball game against the Red Bowling Springs Lady Bulldogs, avenging the play at their field. Again, another 1-point game. And coaches are shaking hands out there on the field.
Good to see.
Good
Always
to see. Looks like the girls are getting ready, I guess, to go do a warm-up. I think we're going to play a little JV here tonight.
Yeah, I guess what we'll do, since this air's not getting any warmer, we're probably going to pack it in, Jeff, and we'll be back tomorrow night and watch our Lady Cats take on the Lady Dragons.
The Lady Dragons. Lady Dragons are going to come in You know, they had a really good stud pitcher coming into this season, but she broke her leg early in the season.
Oh, wow.
So I hate that. Her name was Brooklyn Holt, and she's actually played travel ball with us a couple times, and we've played against her in travel ball. Really good pitcher. They do have a good backup pitcher, Carolyn Talents, coming in.
Of course, they're a double-A school.
They're a double-A school, but when they brought Carolyn in, Carolyn was their starting shortstop. So they've had a couple of weeks now to shake things up. So we'll see how they come in and get ready to play ball against us.
We got a 5 o'clock. Is it 5?
It's a 5 o'clock ball game tomorrow night. Now, I don't think that we have a – if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that I got the schedule right here. I don't think there's a JV game scheduled tomorrow night, but that don't necessarily mean there won't be a JV game.
Well, we'll report what we can, and most of the time they don't put the score up, so we don't know exactly what's going on. Vinny, well, I can't think of his last name. Vicento from Absolute Fitness is down there in a wheelchair. He said he pulled a nerve or something in his back.
Yeah, he's got a sciatica issue, I think is what he said the other night. He's been in a wheelchair all this week at the ball games.
Can't get around, so prayers go out for him for sure.
Right.
But folks, we're going to pack this one in unless you guys got something else we need to cover.
Let's just, been a hard night, been a good night in Monterey for the Wildcats, hard night in Smith County, and from what we're hearing, it's a hard night over in Allgood for the junior high girls. So.
And the junior high boys baseball was canceled, so.
The junior high boys baseball was canceled that.
Yep. So they were over here practicing when we started this game.
Yeah, I seen them over here. So anyway, we're gonna go to a word from our sponsors.
Yep.
And everybody, we thank you for listening, and we're signing off.
See you.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Live Well Medical Clinic and Spa, located in downtown Monterey, offers primary care and telemed services, same-day DOT physicals and sports physicals, weight loss programs, and various types of massage therapy, including pregnancy, sports, deep tissue, and relaxation. To book an appointment, visit them today on Facebook at Live Well and Spa, all one word, or call 931-839-6642. That's 931-839-6642.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. Absolute Fitness is the Upper Cumberland's premier fitness facility. Absolute Fitness has 2 floors and over 15,000 square feet. The upstairs boasts live fitness circuit machines and tons of cardio equipment. The downstairs has the most complete free weight equipment in the state. Locally owned by IFBB Pro Jen Facento and her husband Vinny, it's a true hometown family gym. Whether you work out, tan, or enjoy a sauna, it's all one price. There's never sign-up fees or contracts. Absolute Fitness is located at 444 South Jefferson, across from Kroger. Call them today for more info at 931-526-2500.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
IDK Cafe, 124 East Commercial Avenue in Monterey, are proud supporters of Monterey Wildcats. Check their Facebook page at IDK-CAFE for an up-to-date menu as well as daily specials, with their newest menu item being the Wildcat Burger Combo. They're open Tuesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and reopening Friday and Saturday nights from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Jeannie and staff encourages every Monterey student to be the best they can be at academics as well as athletics. Go by and see them today at the corner of Chestnut and Commercial. Look them up on Facebook or give them a call at 931-584-0174. That's 931-584-0174.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the Dollar Store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 20 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside Monterey at 12539 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporters of Monterey High School sports.